Be the first thing on the stream.
Did I use any slurs in the campaign?
No,
Yes.
I don't think so.
Let's check and see
Perfect.
because it's going to give us
Then
the
I'm good.
notification. I'll check the sound.
Out.
Whoa.
Now we're live. Yeah, Gavin. Gosh.
Yeah, Gavin.
I was purely imagining. Now we're like, hey, how are you doing today?
Hey, Craig, what's up?
You are my savior, thank you.
Coming with the Tylenol.
Drugs.
Coming in with the Tylenol.
The
Drugs.
drugs.
The prophecy foretold drugs.
Yeah, this one does not exist on the camera.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. No,
Oh,
wrong side.
okay.
Okay, I gotta do the other
Yeah.
side.
Thank you, you are my savior.
Just kidding. So let's go. Control Z.
Where's my...
That's partially because I am still trying to get better at
Okay, I didn't
it.
take-
So I'm working on it.
You can't change
That was funny though.
These are not being kept in my
So while I
bag,
dial
so
this
I
in.
don't
Okay, so
Tear off your skin and change it.
so I'm trying to. What?
That's a thick hat.
Huh?
That's a thick hat.
It is a thick hat.
You know.
There's no.
Like Michael Jackson or what
I
are we talking?
can't get it
Gosh,
open.
it's got dark fast.
Well,
Did it? Actually, bleaching skin is the opposite of getting dark.
Line over there.
that you
I
can
think
open
we're
it
just
down the middle.
behind on this. Oh,
We have scissors.
I don't need scissors, I got it.
Okay.
Oh, my bad.
no, it's okay. I got distracted.
This is true in character lore right
There you go.
In character lore, opening the drugs.
now.
It's like you guys
Ibuprofen, to
specialize
be
my
clear.
company.
Ibuprofen.
We're like Tylenol. I can't take ibuprofen.
More like Tylenol.
They're basically the same thing in my book.
No, they are
I know.
so
For some
different.
people, they're not.
Introduce, like, not like
Yes.
right now, but
But like
Actually,
reintroduce
now would be a
characters.
great time.
So,
am I on camera?
Give me a second.
You are
Okay, I
now.
need my character
I had to get it
sheet
set
too.
up.
Hold on,
Do I
hold on,
really
hold on,
wanna
hold on.
say those
Okay,
words?
finish it and
You
come back
are a
to it.
person outside
Or
of
no,
you can do whatever you
I
want.
can use it.
What do you
I'm
mean?
trying to find the picture.
Grab someone.
I'm just trying to find the sign.
Yeah,
that says
everything
Tylenol.
here is what's going to come through there. Yeah.
Find the picture.
Nat
There
20.
it is.
Yeah, subtle.
That's a 2.
Okay, so for the yeah. And if you want to hear it, you can turn the volume up and step outside. But it's about 20 seconds delayed.
Whoa, whoa.
Wow, you don't like the color black?
Aha, it's because I put this over
What do you mean
here.
by that?
You give me bad luck, buddy.
That's your fault.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's got a process.
It's
Computers
because
as
you're
they are.
offline.
And then I had one more thing I wanted to try to.
Yeah, if you don't mind. Yeah. I want to be
Okay,
able to see
so
what I'm
wow, from the bug lady.
My bad.
She's not playing. She's just hanging out.
Yeah,
I think
Kai-
she didn't say she wanted to play.
No,
So
she's just observing.
Silent observer.
Okay, how did you hit the like? Just can it like replaces?
This one.
Yes. Okay, now you can have your phone back. Thank
Ever
you.
seen your character drawing? I don't think I
This
have.
is my mom.
Okay, so we were gonna introduce characters. Is that what Clara said?
Yes.
She's cool with that.
All right, Clara, do you want to start?
Sure.
Yes.
Let Claire start.
Just
Silence on the dance floor.
Wow, that
please.
is like actual representation.
I'm working on it.
These goobers.
They don't even want to know what my character is. All right, we're gonna go around the table
Alright.
and
Oh,
talk
okay.
about our characters for him, and so we know what he is.
Yeah.
Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am a Thrycreen named Keek. Nakik. That's right. Yes, I am 3'5".
I have a picture of Bug Lady.
That's me.
I have a picture of Bug Lady.
camera.
I'm a fighter. I'll hold it up to the bugs.
Bugs. Okay,
There.
finish what you were saying.
Yeah, she is fighter based. And very
care.
I guess you'll find
Her
out.
best friend's Bella Rose,
And my boyfriend is a goblin.
named Char.
Yeah.
Those two have just decided
Ma'am.
they're best friends.
Okay.
Do you like the chopped teeth?
Whoa, what?
Huh? Teeth sharpening. Okay,
Teeth
okay,
sharpening.
okay. We'll get back to that in a
Does
second.
she have teeth?
No.
Look at your hands. Ruggies.
That tracks with Nikki.
That does track with Nikki.
Look at all
Wait,
four hands.
do I have teeth?
What are teeth?
Teeth.
All right, Bella
She
Rose.
thinks
Okay.
claws are teeth.
Yes. My character's name is Bella Rose. She is a rogue, and she kind of looks like this. She's got purple hair like I do, because basically this character is the embodiment of me. If I wish Greg is it.
As if ever.
I wish I was. She is a rogue, so she likes to sneak around and do things. So she's like stolen. I've stolen multiple things from the goblins,
Including
Nick-
one of the...
including Sploosh. Sploosh was stolen from a pond, who is
You
now
have
my.
to clarify that Sploosh is a turtle, not a goblin.
That's true.
That's
That is a
very
necessary
true.
clarification.
The turtle, but she is a respectfully, Greg, you might want to plug your ears, a fuck around and find out type of
You
gal.
didn't give him a chance.
There
So
was
if-
no opportunity to respond to
welcome.
that.
And if you mess with the people she cares about, you basically end up dead.
Oh wow.
Queen.
So that's your one use of the F word.
Yes.
Flock around and find out
Flock around and find out. Yes.
like a bird.
Yeah, that's her.
Oh
So-
my god.
That was what.
Yeah.
Tegan, is that white? Is that color balance better on the saturation?
I need to check.
Don't bump this because that was obviously.
Check if I don't
Anyway.
check.
Actually,
Yes.
I'm part of the Fox folk. That's my character right there.
Nice.
Dapper.
I don't know what camera it is. Whoever wants to show it.
you can do it here.
Okay.
Yeah, that
I'm
works.
I'm a
Nice.
cleric, and I'm only like 5 feet tall, so I'm like short.
Nerd.
Me and you are the taller
And
one.
I am one of the taller ones.
oh, and I'm very chaotic. So.
We're all chaotic.
We're
That's
all
why
chaotic.
That's why the title of the group is the Chaos
Chaos
Crew.
Crew. Yeah, but
he's
And
a
also,
boss.
everyone everyone asks for guidance, and I have the power of not to give them or not to give them.
Oh, please, you
And he, has, and he has a guidance tube that we like
Yeah.
roll our d4s
It's a guidance.
For bulk trash day this week, we almost like Mila and I saw a 6 foot long like
Yeah.
4-inch tube, and I almost were like, if it weren't soaked right now, that was tempting because it was like it was
my
like a
God.
carpet roll
Perfect.
size. Yeah.
This is the backup.
Anyways,
That poor
that's
silo.
just a silo. Don't judge my silo. So did you're a fox?
You're a fox.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Anything else and a cleric? Anything else we want to know? You've got style. You've got grace.
You have.
Well, I already showed in the picture, so
Yes.
I have to destroy my clothes.
All right.
You wore a dress once.
Oh yeah, I don't wear clothes.
Well, I already
by the
said
way.
that.
She doesn't wear clothes.
Yeah, you don't wear clothes.
Normally, no.
She has carapace as clothing.
She has
I have-
therapists.
I
She
have
does not
skin
wear any other
clothes.
clothing.
Skin clothes.
She has flesh clothes. She's like a
Yeah.
Barbie doll.
I wear a flesh suit.
Oh.
Except it's very hard
Except
flesh.
it's her own flesh.
Is
Don't
it-
worry, guys.
I feel
Is
like
it
this
made of
got weird.
goblins?
No, I love goblins. Get this through your thick head. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
I apologize.
I have a very thick head.
Oh.
So Tegan.
God.
My character is Azara, ASMR, and I kind of changed it slightly so that she's from an elf family, so she kind of has elfish ears and appearance, but still like, it's like an elf with wings, basically. She's a druid and a mixed druid sorcerer. These two fight all the time.
And these two fight all the time.
What do you mean fight? You're the one who
We're
always
gonna
throws
see
a
who
book at
fights
me.
with you.
That's
It's like
true.
sibling
You don't really
dynamics.
instigate much. You just.
Yeah, but when
Yeah.
I instigate him, he
Does
instigates
it count as fighting if it's mostly
Whoa.
just
There's
bullying?
no proof. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
I need to
My character
Wow.
is a.
Wait, I wasn't.
Oh, sorry,
real quick,
sorry.
Wait, what's everyone's alignment? I want to double check if this fact's correct in my mind.
Pretty sure I'm chaotic good.
I don't think that's correct. I
That
thought
is
you
not correct.
That is not correct. I think-
Chaotic neutral
Yeah, I
then?
think you're chaotic
Yeah,
neutral.
neutral.
Chaotic neutral.
Chaotic neutral.
Chaotic neutral.
I'm the only one who's chaotic good.
Oh,
Not the
chaotic
Trail of
neutral.
Horror.
She's the
Ah,
wise.
no!
She's the wise one.
You're stuck with all us chaotic
I'm
neutrals.
the closest thing to a voice of reason most of the time.
Yeah, basically.
I'm the one who has to tell you not to try and kill someone.
I have some voices of reason
You have
sometimes.
Okay, the voices in your head do not count.
The voices in your head try to fact check me.
Yeah.
It doesn't work though
That
because
was
you
funny.
just say yeah.
Nerd.
Yeah, it's
don't
an
hear
internal dialogue.
Oh wait, I didn't say. I have two things. I painted my mini
Oh, nice.
and I drew this.
Oh, cute.
And I need someone to help me put that in front of the camera.
Can I see your
Gavin, will you hold that in front of the camera?
awesome?
The Hermione.
Oh, the mini?
The mini would be easier than my.
Huh? Hermione?
Yeah,
Draw.
focuses.
Hermione?
A little closer.
Huh?
Goblin?
Pull it back a little bit.
Perfect.
Pull it
Pull it back a little bit and lower. Drop it. That's close.
Do the goblins
Girl,
know how
not
to
the
defend
cocaine.
themselves?
What?
Do
You
the
did
goblins
solid.
know
Yeah,
how to
sometimes
defend
it's
themselves?
a
Oh
little
yeah,
more
they've
finicky.
got like
Here, I'll just
archers
overlay it
and, like-
over.
Okay, so why do we need to help them?
because someone's coming to kill them and eat their children.
Yeah. Mama
Yeah.
Gaga.
Baby Gaga.
Baby
Baby
Gaga.
Gaga.
Yeah, baby Gaga.
Well, aren't they going to eat
No,
our
no,
children
look
as
there.
well?
Oh.
We don't have children.
Close
None
enough.
of us
Do you have children?
Don't you
It
have
is
a
really
tortoise?
pretty. All right, there we
not
go.
Leave
Actually-
Mr. Sploosh alone.
It's not biological.
You know, that is technically your child.
My
But Baby Yaga will eat that.
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah.
leave
know, she-
Mr. Sploosh.
Well, you said you
or
don't
you
have a...
will get punched.
I mean, like, try.
Okay.
Not about eating. You.
You're chaotic
Sure.
evil, right?
Yeah, she did
better-
want to kind of want to
Wait.
eat me.
She kinda
Okay,
wants
same
to-
thing.
What happened to this? Oh wait, no, that was a
Greg
different
is here.
campaign.
Okay.
What?
I was about
Thank
to do a
you.
recap is all.
But that was
Wait.
different.
Oh, that
Are you
was
done
that
with
was my
your
other
character?
one.
All right.
Now you're
Take
like-
it
Okay.
Now your turn.
I am a
that's right.
dragonborn wizard. That the name is Draco Malarkey, and that's pretty much it. I am chaotic neutral.
What up, guys?
I would like to say I am
see
sorry for calling you thick-headed. I did not mean it.
Oh,
Look,
that's all right.
I'm friendly.
I literally do have a thick
Yeah,
head
you
that I
called
used to
your
bash
character
people's
tight.
skull in.
And I'm
Yeah,
friendly out
everyone's-
of character.
everyone's sharing
You
the
can have a
character height.
snack.
Yeah, what's your character?
It's
Oh, wait,
allowed.
my character's height is 6'9".
Oh.
Nerd.
Yeah,
I think this guy's 6 foot, 5'9" or something.
Yeah.
6'1".
All right. All right.
What app is
Thank you.
that you're using?
D&D Beyond.
Oh, it's in
You're welcome.
view background. It'll show your
Background?
height.
Yeah.
It'll show my height. My
Because
height.
if you put it
Yeah.
in for a description.
Unless you did not put it in.
I
then
did
we'll
not put it in.
Okay.
Okay.
We're
get to
gonna. Yeah,
guess.
you're probably 6'1" because you're dragonborn.
Yeah, I would say so. 6'1", baby. Okay, let's go.
I'm gonna crawl on
6'1".
you.
I will crawl.
Guys,
on
I'm
you.
tall. I'm 5 foot, so we're good.
You
On
two
the ground,
shorties.
basically.
Yes, I have a lot of spells.
You have to look up all the time. I imagine your head's really sore.
Straight up.
Yeah.
I imagine your neck is sore all the time.
Especially when you look
So
up
I
at
have
me.
a lot of things.
Or she crawls on something. I like to think that she also gets on like a high chair sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I could see her doing that.
You know what?
She angrily
You need to
gets
get a high
step
chair in
ladder
your
to
bag.
go
So you
I
just
know,
pull it
right?
out. Just starts-
Whenever I need to like
You're
start
like,
scolding.
what did you say?
She angrily gets a step ladder so she can climb it down.
Why don't you
All
say
right.
it to my face?
So is it you two who are dealing with the goblet problem, or is it all
We're
of us?
So-
all dealing with them.
Whatever your character wouldn't be in a place to know any of it anyways, so it's more fun to discover in character.
Okay.
Okay.
No one tell him anything.
I was sleeping.
You've been asleep in the back of the wagon this entire time. Not
I'm gonna
privy to any of this.
So, for any plot, I always encourage players to ask the plot questions they need in character and let it be part of the natural roleplay. How would your character get at that information?
Okay.
Okay, it keeps us from metagaming and talking as players, strategizing instead of being in the game playing. What?
Not as we don't do that all the time.
Look,
You have to set a baseline.
all of
It's
this is
culture
out of
setting.
character At the moment to reintroduce
The DM told us to.
The DM said it's okay, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Or whatever. All right, ready?
The
Yes.
baseline's just there. You can go over.
And you're just hanging out.
I'm just gonna make comments and chill.
Okay.
It may not
So
be
we have
common
a
sense.
peanut gallery style, right?
know what that means.
No.
You get to yell critiques at us. How about
Yes.
we
I
do
do?
that? Yeah.
Yes, that's what
Wait.
it means.
She could be the enemy.
I'm gonna be yelling at you guys.
I like the idea of
For being the enemy.
her voice being.
They.
They
I'll
being
say it
the
later.
enemy.
We'll see what happens.
Oh,
dear.
We
but
can
yeah.
DM ideas.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't,
Okay.
I'm not combat ready for it.
So.
What do you mean? You just
Because I feel
threatened
like
to kill me a few minutes ago, and you're telling me that
That's
you're not
normal.
comeback
That's
ready?
normal.
Look,
We were all going
You'll
to
get
say
used
Yeah,
to it.
what-
look,
yeah,
that's
how
part
so?
of the welcoming ceremony.
mean, like,
They
if you don't
threatened
know
to
what
kill
they
you a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
That's
I
what
know
we
a
all
lot
did
about.
to each
And then you
other.
become
Okay,
friends
thank
when she
you.
throws a book at you.
That
them.
means you're
So.
best friends.
Okay,
That
cool.
means you're one of the friends. I don't know what the ranking scale of Bella Rose is on
I'm her best friend.
friendships. Yeah, you both are each other's best friend.
Everybody's enemy.
And does everybody know everybody else's name around the table?
Yes.
No.
Someone called
Hi,
me
I'm
Tina a
Greg.
while ago.
Who are you?
Gavin.
Tegan.
Stone.
Kai.
Clara.
Dakota.
Someone
Greg.
called me Tina earlier.
That was me.
That
That was me.
I didn't see who said it.
was
Dakota-
I just said the right
The immediate.
Dakota told me your wrong name.
No, I did not. Don't put this on me. I think I did.
Everyone yelled immediately.
Deegan.
Vegan.
All right. So with that,
See who said it.
when last we met, let's see.
Someone wasn't here.
Someone is never.
The
here.
fox was sleeping in the back of the wagon, not realizing that they had arrived at the. Have a good one, man. Thanks again. Not realizing that the party had arrived at their destination, what appeared to be a secluded small ranch or farmstead. As you all did, you guys, Nikik and Azara went forward, attempting to stealth and do some sneak, attempting to
Heavy on the key.
stealth and discover what they could about this place. It was eerily quiet, but you weren't sure why. It could have just been protected from the elements with a few, as this region has gotten a little more mountainous or rocky and whatnot. You did find a small bit of blood from somewhere. We found that Nikik doesn't know message, but thinks that you talk to people through it by pointing at them and yelling.
So just
It's an honest mistake.
Because she doesn't,
Yes,
because
she
Nikki
points out the sky.
doesn't believe in magic, so that's part of that. So yeah,
she thinks that's how you're supposed to talk to people. Just
We use message a little too much.
Is that cookie good?
Yeah.
yeah, those are good.
The hat.
Yeah, I
Yes.
like that
Yeah.
one.
The chocolate chip ones are good, and so is the.
Ignore how much powder falls off.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, my fingers.
Those are good too.
Look, it's not. Yeah, white
Crack
stuff. It's nothing bad.
cocaine.
It came from a little bag. Just kidding.
Yes.
This one, in fact.
Yes. All of this is free game at this
Do
point.
these
Yes.
goblins
So-
have a house?
Yeah, Tegan
No,
brought us
they had,
the
like, a
twisted
little
sugar
village
stuff,
in
and then
the
we got
swamp,
pizza.
But they had
Yep.
they had to leave it behind, and we like destroyed it and stuff to make it look like there was a struggle.
Could they use that one?
I don't know.
No,
we haven't
there's
checked that
too
one
many.
yet.
So-
Find out next time.
The goblin stayed back. Your werewolf friend has some of his wolves kind of set up on a perimeter, and then you had called him in, and he was in the house with you, the werewolf friend. What's the little spider thing over there?
That's me.
That's her.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Look, it's
Pretend it's a
accurate.
mantis.
Tight
It's
accurate.
accurate to her height.
That's
I
She's
see.
on the floor compared to
She's
everyone else.
kneecap.
Yeah,
She
she's
she
kneecap
literally
height
would
from
bite your
kneecap
kneecaps
level.
off.
Watch out.
Okay.
Please never
So-
get my kneecap.
Not your kneecap.
Yes.
She's sending my kneecap.
Cool, huh?
Even though she can't reach them, I don't think.
Don't know how visible.
With your shins.
Not if I'm
Shin splints.
You all had broken into having Bella Rose having joined you. You had explored the two buildings on the left. One appeared to be a workshop with tools and some small thin windows. The other was a stone building, no windows, but had a kind of open skylight area with a pool of water inside, if I'm remembering correctly. And you guys continued to explore, and Bella Rose joined you, and you ended up entering the home on the right. Noticing that it was made with no metal in the house whatsoever, and being warned by some voice shouting from beneath the floorboards to go away and leave them alone. You're in danger. You quickly chose to ignore that advice and
broke into the house.
opened the trap door,
I'd like to say
and
I
started to
didn't
have a
break
dialogue.
Into the house. I was watching.
Oh, right, the crying man.
We broke into the
house.
Can we ask him what his name is?
So
You're
for
not
you,
dead.
I need you to roll me a D100
Do you?
As a real
percentile
I
die.
still have some glue stuck to my
As Stone
finger,
is
and it's
joining as a
all
new
sticks
character,
to
and I
my
try and-
thumb,
Of course.
it
I could
sounds
just toss them in, but I like to have
It's
for
on all
ongoing
of my
campaigns.
fingers, 'cause I tried
50,
to do it.
Just 50.
50.
Solid
This is the first one.
And I got yours.
Okay.
So is a 50 and a 0?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
55?
Wait, what was
Do you
it?
want to re-roll with my one?
Wait, what
No,
is
that's
it?
good. We will call that 50. That's good. Right in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one.
What type of character? I know you just said it, but what class are you again?
Dragonborn.
That's not a class.
Oh,
That's
sorry,
race.
wizard. Wizard.
Okay, make an Arcana check.
Oh, okay, perfect.
You jumped right into
Oh, I
it.
forgot I gave my
And Gavin,
character
you
the
asked me
character
about
flaw.
something.
I rolled
Did
a
I?
29.
No.
Okay.
Did
A
you?
29. You have a +9 to Arcana?
Correct.
Damn, I need to compete.
Holy
because I'm
crap!
part-time.
I am a wizard.
I think
Okay.
my Arcana
What level are you?
What is
6.
mine?
Well, my
Six?
Arcana's +4.
Mine's +4 too.
Mine's a +6.
Why are you so
It's
good
'cause-
at
it's 'cause-
Arcana?
As a rogue.
Why is the rogue better at Arcana than the first?
It's the choices I
He's
made.
higher level.
Oh yeah, he is.
He's
Yeah.
one
Fake.
level. He is one level
Been
higher, so that
min-maxing.
might be
Two.
part of it.
I will
But
say at some
you guys are
level
level 4?
Four.
Oh, I was thinking you were level 5.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well,
Okay.
no, aren't we
Um,
level 5s?
Did I
About
pass?
to
So you
No,
roll an
because I have
Arcana
one
check.
level of Bard in the
Yeah, we're about to do level.
You, wherever you were,
Wait,
you were having some sort of,
we're about to.
you were working on some sort of experiment, and it went haywire. Maybe you had a lab assistant that triggered some sort of wild magic, and your Arcana is what you use to control where you showed up. And with such a high Arcana roll, you managed to not show up in the middle of the Earth's crust because you got randomly teleported, transported, from wherever you came from to this locale, and it took significant concentration and focus and all of the skill you had as a wizard to keep yourself from ending up appearing in in the middle of the ocean or in the middle of a rock, and so.
I didn't really catch you.
As sun begins to set, you all hear a loud arcane burst of energy from outside the house as you are in the middle of trying to comfort and the disfigured Igor-like character from Hunchback of Notre Dame. Quasimodo, that's what it was. Sorry.
Igor's from Frankenstein.
Thank you.
Does
Yes.
this wake me up?
Wait.
I think that the boom would wake you up, and then you had asked if you can get a spell slot back after having a short rest. So I need you to make a Constitution check and an Arcana check. So you're going to be disoriented for a moment as you manage to save your lab assistant's, save yourself from your lab assistant's failed magical attack.
Yeah, her name was Dakota.
Now Arcana.
Real quick, did you roll?
Oh, wow.
Did you have advantage?
No, he said a Constitution and an Arcana check.
Okay.
So what was your Constitution check?
My shoulders are
7.
bony.
Okay.
No.
And then my Arcana is natural 2024.
Yay.
You can gain back a spell slot. Roll a D100.
Oh no.
Do you want hers or yours?
Actually, yeah, I'll use this one.
I always have a hard time telling what you roll with the big one.
Yeah.
That's a 71.
Yeah. With a 71, you don't gain a level of... Actually, I'll let you choose. You can either gain a level of exhaustion or take 4 damage while you nap to gain a spell slot back.
Real quick, let me see.
Because your Arcana is good enough, we'll
I
say.
had a horrible time with exhaustion. I'm
Yeah, I was
gonna
gonna
take the
say-
damage.
All right,
damage.
You take 4 hit points of damage, but you do gain a spell slot back by some strange. Maybe it was this other burst of energy that happened near you. It allowed a trigger because it affected the weave of magic in the area.
Cool. I'm about to cast Cure Wounds.
Are you kidding?
God, no, not yet.
No.
I have 15 HP.
Wait.
Look, I have a healing spell too.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
So-
they kind of bullied me last
Oh,
time.
hey, I need to
Look,
kill
we
Um,
myself.
punch you
Oh,
that much.
it's-
So
You're not
as you wake
bad.
up from your
Look,
nap
I'm
in the back of
not
the
as bad as you,
cart with the toddlers, because that's who else was sleeping in the back of the cart.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my
You had
fault,
replaced
sorry.
Bella Rose when she got kicked out for being violent from the back of the cart. You decided to climb in and take a nap. That's what we said for
I
last.
was sitting with
so
toddlers and then I decided to
And
triangle.
then she had
she got mad at
I remember
Gobby
that. I was
Wobby.
there.
Yes.
Oh, you
yeah,
were there
yeah,
for
that
that?
was at
Yeah.
the end.
He was there.
So,
Sometimes I
so you're like
forget.
you
Look,
look
he wasn't
like
here for the
everybody
funny
stops,
part.
and then it takes you a minute to wake up and realize the sun is setting, and you've been napping all afternoon in the back of the cart with the toddlers, and you jump up and you're like looking for, and you hear this like the reverberation of this magical boom. And you go running off to find them. And so you end up entering the kind of farmstead area. Where you're at's fine,
okay.
that's good. And you can see out of the corner of your eye Dorvan through, actually he's inside, so through an busted open door of a house to the right. And you also see, Stone, what does your character look like?
A blonde-haired dragonborn.
What
Dragon.
color is scales?
What color is this?
Blonde, what type of dragonborn?
Blue dragon.
Blue dragonborn with some, like, when you say blonde hair, it's like, is it like some scales up here that have
blonde-
just like
blonde
a,
scales rather.
okay, some kind of yellow scales, patina or something?
Yeah, I'm
This man got
balding.
better hair. He doesn't have hair.
Actually, we could say he's got some sort of tufting. He does work with magic. Maybe he tried
He put a
arcane
wig
Rogaine.
You
It works
use
for
Rogaine-
me.
Plastic surgery.
Greg, you use Rogaine too?
I'm 40, but no, I do not need that so far, thankfully. As far as I know, this is the same hairline I've had for 20 years.
It's been
So,
magically-
I just have a very large forehead, Stone, but thank you for having
I'm sorry.
Let's point out each other's
So
flaws.
mean.
No, I'm just playing.
You
Okay.
threatened to kill me. What do you mean?
We didn't do that to a person, though. We did it to
Your character.
Some people
That's
at this
not
table
a
make threats. Others don't have to.
Look.
You're a jerk, Greg.
Greg the bully.
Greg Bully.
So true.
Greg Bully.
Hashtag. I did deserve
Right,
that
'cause
one.
I don't need to make a threat
but it
because
quickly
I'm
turns, and then they'll
powerful.
say bullied Greg. So it's okay. It's a thing.
If we
Okay.
bully said, we say bully Greg.
So, so this arcane boom happens outside. Dorvan will step out of that to go. Actually, you guys were asking him. He had just delivered some meaningful information about werewolves, and so with all of that, what are we doing at this point? You've got this Quasimodo-style person pinned underneath a rock in stone shackles.
Bella Rose, she was in the room with
She
him.
was in the
I was in
room.
the room
Yes,
with
she
him.
had
We're
gone
both
down the
looking
ladder.
in the hatch,
Yeah.
talking down because we don't trust going down there, but she just.
I'm the crazy
idly
person that did.
You made me go fetch Dorvan,
Yes.
which was a questionable choice, but I got
What do you mean? How's
Dorvan.
that questionable?
Well,
That was partly your idea.
I'm gonna
No.
I'm gonna steal the question and ask this poor looking werewolf creature in the corner. What's your name? Man. Thank you. Ms. Man. Man, werewolf.
The Miss Man.
Where man.
Miss Man, Mr. Man.
Mr. Man.
Quasimodo.
Quasimodo.
Or Quasimodo.
You're just gonna call him Quasimodo.
Yeah.
Make a persuasion check.
Already?
Okay, it's still still sobbing and whatnot.
I mean, yeah, he's been
So
sorry.
you're at a disadvantage.
21.
With the 21, the creature who has been kind of bemoaning their own existence and trying to warn you and wailing will calm down a little bit. My name's Tormir. But you shouldn't stay long enough for it to matter.
But see, here's the thing. Me and my friends have decided to she takes a second, thinks, and goes, "Stick around for a little while because we think we can maybe help you."
No, you shouldn't. You're in danger here.
Whisper down to Bella. We need to decide this as a group. You don't get to decide for us.
That's right.
Okay, if you excuse me for one
Real
moment.
quick, no, I will say, real quick, come up here. Come up here. Let's
And
not
I
say
go
this.
back upstairs.
Okay.
Okay, real quickly. Didn't Dorvon say that there's probably not an easy, readily available cure, so it might be merciful to,
Kill him?
No.
Well, you were just gonna.
No.
You just did this.
Let's not do that. You're not here.
You do not
Stay out
exist
of this
yet.
conversation. We're not. You're a little too.
But
excited.
I'm in the
Wait a
peanut gallery
minute.
right
I'm
now.
practiced. I can.
So
Yeah.
we're all murdering machines.
I'm a soldier. I can
Means
make
I
it
can't
quick.
die if I'm in the peanut
Just
gallery.
I can make it.
well, why would you want to make it slow? You psychopath.
You psychopath.
That's kind of cute.
Oh please! I said I could make it go quick. You just want him to suffer for no
I
reason.
didn't say I wanted him to. I said
Why did you?
Okay, that's beside the point.
You were chaotic good.
I am.
More like chaotic neutral.
Or
Silence
chaotic
cool.
evil.
Definitely not that last one. Given I said no to killing goblin children.
See, that's evil.
See, that is evil.
Whoa, whoa!
Finish what you
I
were
know.
saying.
You
Finish
should have
what you were
killed
saying.
goblin
It doesn't
children.
matter. These.
Okay.
My track of thought is gone.
Back in the
I think
room.
what she's trying to say is we can kill him
Yeah, agreed.
like
Yes,
this.
but
You're not there yet.
But-
You're still out. You're still.
but
You're
the
still. You're still
humane
not. You're not in the
options
scene
to-
in that
I
where
want to
in
know
their
how we can
location.
help him
Okay.
before we make the decision.
No, I'm saying that might be an inevitability. We can try again. I don't know for certain what the cure is for reverse werewolf.
Nice.
With Dorvon now? Dorvon.
Dorvon, no.
Because Dorvon's still.
Imagine it's
He's listening
like
to us
the
talk.
reverse of what it normally takes to.
Yes, I'm here. We're still here. I told you what I know. What did you forget? It was like 30 seconds ago. I mean, hey, come on.
Yeah, he's
Also, there's a strange man out here, like Dragonborn person, who looks like he does.
That's
Who just
true.
appeared in
That's
some
true.
arcane energy.
Why didn't you tell us earlier?
Also, the little fox man finally woke up from his nap. I can see him from here.
Okay, before we get to those two.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
yes.
Look at him.
From this distance?
It's too far away. Come on. So what were you asking again?
I was going to ask if there is a way to reverse what the man has. I can't remember the word.
I'm sure there's a way to reverse it, but I haven't been able to do it.
But do you know how to?
I'm sure there is a way. That's not my specialty. For me, it was a new life and a bond with the Den Mother, and for me, it was a good transformation. I did have a friend I had to dispose of at one point because he couldn't
me too.
handle his. He wasn't as good as I thought in the first place, but that's a long story.
I'm bonding with the
Maybe
dog
talk to the
man.
Dragonborn. He might know something.
Okay, okay.
Seems like something you'd need maybe a cleric or a wizard or someone who might know some person in higher places. But we could also check the Den Mother. Yes, you can move. If you can move 30 feet, 6 inches.
Okay,
or
can
so.
I move to where the party is?
Yeah.
There we go.
While this conversation is
Where
going on,
we
you guys
are?
can make that
There we go.
normal movement.
Are you guys gonna,
Yeah,
like,
I
meet
mean,
each
we
other in
could
the
go
center?
see the Den Mother. Either she
that
would
30
know. She like transformed me, so she might know how to reverse it.
Okay.
She might know someone.
6 inches?
Yeah.
So all the way
Okay.
over there?
Thank you. I'm
Wait.
gonna.
Where is he?
Can I roll to see
He
if I
said he
can
wanted to
remember,
move
like,
towards
things
the
that help,
group.
like
But
cure normal like
He was right there, yeah.
Things
So it'd
like
be like that.
reverse
Okay.
that.
Sure. Make a history or a nature check or religion check.
Wow. All the
What were you
checks.
gonna say, Belarus?
Belarus is just gonna be like, okay, and start walking outside because
Okay,
they
it's
need
the
to go
same, it
get the
doesn't
fox
matter.
person.
what about Quasimodo?
What about the Dragonborn outside who made
don't
a
know.
One
huge
at a
commotion?
time. One at a time.
My
Out of
name. I did
character.
say my name was Tor. Hold on. I said my name was Tormir.
I'm sorry, I can't
If you're gonna
understand.
not leave and you're gonna ignore me, at least know my
I'm not
name.
ignoring
You guys are in so much danger right now.
Don't make me come down there.
22. Which one? Nature, religion, or
Look, it's the same either way, but I went. Wait.
it's not just a numbers
I'll do
game,
religion.
Tegan.
I know, I'm
There's a difference,
Look,
okay?
I'm thinking what
What?
would give me the nicer one. I'm going to go with religion one now.
What?
Okay.
Same as my nature for some reason. Actually, that fits my character.
Nuh-uh.
What did you say?
Nuh-uh.
What did you say?
That's not so.
Whoa!
Wait.
Who?
No,
Wait,
that doesn't go in my book.
X amount of damage.
That doesn't count as my book.
Yes, it's my.
That's true, I got
my
Valid.
control.
Okay, valid.
That's why you're dating a goblin, right?
Oh, yeah, does he
Yeah.
know about 50 Shades of Grey?
So,
50 Shades of Grey. Okay, so we started this at the
Sorry,
beginning
Greg.
of the campaign, just because I wanted to be a note taker. So what we started is called the 50 Shades of Greg. So these are quotes that have either come out of our mouths or Greg's mouth at some point. So there's like Ozzy the Hottie,
Yeah.
Grammy Ga, Bucket of Chicken, I'll have a hammy.
For this campaign.
Yes, we should
it's been like
we should do
every year.
gesticular. Who said that?
gesticulate wildly was what.
No, that's
Yeah.
what it was. We're on season 2.
Which means this, for the record.
Wait, there's a
No,
season
there's not. We're not on season 2 yet.
No,
That's.
but that was a joke.
Yep.
Uppies, you can do short
Okay.
math.
As a team.
They
Good.
taste better when they're worked. I think Nikki said
I don't remember.
talking about kids when the daddy Mike and the mommy.
Whoa, hold on. Back up.
That's why that was in there. I forgot about that
I
one.
remember
That was.
Okay,
Oh, my
apples
chest
and the sheep boys.
What was it?
Apples.
Mandibles.
When
Look, you
when
get
they
mandibles.
fed them
Apples.
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 Yeah.
Yeah. That
Oh,
one
manhole.
was in there.
Holes, not holes, holes.
No, I'm pretty
Oh
sure.
boy.
Instant
Derailed it so
fat finger claws.
Can I move 30 feet more, Greg, into the party?
No, this is not in game. This is catching players up, not characters
Punch
up.
Nikki, she likes. I forgot about
Yep.
I can't remember.
Not
You
wrong.
said that.
That might have been
Wait,
it.
no, it gets better. Black market merchant.
Oh, you're the one who said that.
Out of the hives and bitches in my Greg voice, throwing it back from when Nola ran the campaign. Do you want to say yours in all of its glory?
No.
Oh, that's right, because Clara and Nikki didn't know what that phrase meant. That's why that showed up in there. That's right.
Can I do hand stuff?
Oh, that was me. Whoopsie.
Furry Greg, Deviled Greg's. Don't be gay at me.
I missed that
I
one.
forgot who said that.
What?
Bad dog. I know.
We all said that.
Ride me like a likely.
Ride me like a what?
I remember that she said ride me like a pony.
That was
Sorry,
what
sorry.
it
I know you're right.
was.
It's worse having it out of context.
Yeah.
It's
That's
so
right.
much
That's what the
worse.
cookbook's for. It's only out of context.
Greg bullied ×4. Greg using. Oh, I had that written down mentally. Nikikovac?
Yeah.
Little
That one
fox
was
man,
fun.
little fox boy, fox said, I'm whining internet, said Greg.
I'm whiny internet. Yeah.
Hashtag Tide Pods. I won't dictate him. Buggy, pet name from Shaw.
Oh yeah.
For Nikki. You'll handle it, babe. Yeah, you bite that. Yeah, you bite that.
I don't remember the.
This is not PG-13. She
Oh,
said
yeah.
2 more things, PG-13.
In context, they were fine. Out of context, they sound awkward.
I'd recognize Greg Faster milking a cow.
To be honest,
Oh, yes, I remember that. I was there.
to be honest, this one's like 16 plus.
I've
17.
seen, wait, no, it gets better. I've seen your Toyotas, Greg.
I would recognize
Toyotas.
Greg milking a cow
Toyotas.
rather than driving.
Oh.
There's
That
others.
was last week.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, no, there's the final one.
Okay.
I created this club so people.
She can't even say it.
You can't say it? Let me read it.
Oh,
I
please,
created this
no.
club so people like Killian can say things like "Stop her whole ovulation."
What do you say? What did you say? I don't.
In front of me.
So I can.
Oh,
ovulate in
that
front
was
of you?
in that was in Noella's game. Oh, and they're like, he was
Did she say
playing a
ovulate?
female
Yeah.
character that had
Right
translucent
here,
skin.
right now.
That sounds horrible.
Sometimes you forget the words that come out of your mouth.
No, I just there's so many of them, as my students
we
say.
ovulate in this game?
No. I mean, well, hold on. We're not saying people don't. It doesn't mean it's not high. It's just usually not a highlighted portion of the game. The people around the table decide. That doesn't mean we should. It's a complicated issue the more I think about it, and we should move forward.
Can I move closer to the party?
What is going on with these rolls?
Okay, so
Below
will you
10.
put the corner of something on that? Cool. All right.
Nice.
I was trying to move out to go get
So you, as you go to kind of close distance between you and Dorvan, you see that this stranger you've never met before appears to be approaching Dorvan as well. And you can hear the others in your party, as you're used to hearing them from afar, bickering, arguing, and trying to figure out what they're doing.
That checks out.
Well, I was gonna walk
So-
out of the house to go get the fox.
I was going to try and close the remains of the door.
Hey,
just to see what little scraps are left.
Don't let
Try and
him.
close
Okay,
the
so you,
remains.
I put my
The-
foot in between.
There's like so little left, man.
I got a small foot.
make a dexterity saving throw to see if you can do it fast enough,
I
because
wanted to see how much was left of the
make
door
an
to
ath-
comedically open.
make an athletics
Oh,
check to see if you
I
can.
don't have like any athletics.
So,
Better than mine.
What is
and
it?
Stone,
Negative
what's your
2.
name?
Oh,
Character's
never
name
mind.
again?
Draco Malarkey.
Draco Malarkey.
Draco.
Just
So,
call him Draco.
Draco.
would Draco say anything as he sees a fox person and a large,
Dire wolf.
no-sleeved, shirted man?
Oh, I
Big
forgot.
hunk of a
Speak-
man.
This big
Yeah.
hunk of a
A
man.
big hunk of
He's
a
a pretty
I don't
beefy
know
guy.
where
He's
He's
probably
hot, by
6
the
and a
way,
half
just kidding.
feet.
What?
He took your dress off.
He did take
And you can have that now. He's hot, by the way. He took your dress off, too.
My pen isn't working! I need
Honestly,
Of all the things I could have gotten fired for, this was not the thing I expected. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I
I'm
need
kidding.
a pen.
I don't have a pen.
Over there.
I see
So, yes.
I see a potentially naked man and a fox, and I think, okay, there's some
Nobody's naked. Except the bug lady who you can't see. And but no, so you see a white foxed
was it?
person in a fairly dapper outfit. And then you see a werewolf man in like a leather jerkin and like very hairy arms. But he's not a werewolf man to you, he's just hairy. So yeah, he's kind of like a Wolverine-esque character.
Oh, yeah,
That's what it is.
Look, I'm
Yeah.
picturing a mix between
I think I already
Halcyon
know
from
what's going to
Baldur's Gate
happen.
3
I
and
think I
Skyrim.
already know what he's about to say.
So, what do you do? Yeah.
I say, hey guys, I'm lost. Could you guys help me?
Does the
Who
us
you?
trying to close the door happen?
Oh yeah, I got a 12 for
Oh, I
dexterity.
got a 6.
Oh, okay.
Let it.
So-
Okay. That's my dump stash.
Nikik is not particularly fast in moving her foot to get placed to stop the door from closing.
Imagine I
But
do it really half-heartedly.
you have a hard time getting a grip on the door, and you actually can't get it to
I
close.
just keep getting
You're like,
splinters.
yeah, it's like you can't. It got a little beat up, but also it's like you can't get good leverage on where it's kind of leaning against a wall.
They would help some stupid goblin, but they wouldn't help a dragon.
Some what?
Hey
What?
now.
Can I kill this guy?
This man
What?
is down
You
here.
can't hear him. You weren't there.
I sense something.
Yes, you can think of it like that.
Sense it. The voices are talking.
Tadella's
The voices,
gently.
the voices. The god in your
Sorry,
head is
Let it go. Just
I
let
thought
it
you
go.
had it. I thought it flew.
She does have a
Bella Rose.
god in her head.
I can't
gonna-
believe you guys
I'm
would
gonna-
shut the door on a stranger.
Because I'm already
All right,
upstairs.
here, hold
I'm
on,
gonna
hold on,
She
hold on,
would.
hold on.
I'm the one
Yeah,
stopping it.
Yeah,
I'm not
wait,
gonna say
aren't you
anything.
chaotic
So,
good?
hold on.
Well, I should've
First,
mentioned
I
that.
only asked the alignment to make sure you weren't going to try and play an evil character.
Yeah.
So the alignment was just there for that. So I don't usually bring it up. It's a,
Exactly, step
but
on the
What did
Oh,
you
that-
think I would do? Blow the house down?
also that's a like so. So
Guys, you're
Nikik
forgetting the chaotic
sees
part of that.
Nikik sees that Azara is going to try and close the hatch. Tries to put the foot in the way.
Not
Doesn't.
the hatch, the door to the house.
Oh, I thought you
Oh.
meant the
I'm
hatch.
not trying to close the hatch. I'm trying to close the door to the house.
Oh.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
So you.
So you
Still valid.
So
There's not much
Nikki
left
goes
of
to
the
put her
door.
foot in front of the door
Oh,
for
no.
the trap door, and you go to try and fix the house, and like that door is just on the. There's you can do nothing. There's it's demolished.
It's more for comedic
Yeah.
effect, just to
No.
try and close nothing.
Yeah.
I
So
just should've done a
you know
Harlequin
you're
Cartoon.
you mime it.
Brother, that's too evil.
So that happens.
Yeah, you guys are so evil for trying to close the hatch, and I'm not trying to close.
I thought that's what you meant.
Yeah.
So then Draco is also like, "Hey, can you guys help me? I'm lost." And Bella Rose was gonna say what as she
Not
stepped out of the
to any-
house?
As I stepped out of the house, I'm gonna go, oh, okay. And I'm gonna try and walk towards like where the fox is standing, so I can be like,
Okay.
what's happening?
So move your mini past or like next to Ravon or past him. So, okay.
So do you want to get closer? Yeah, you're near him.
Yeah, I was trying to go
that
towards.
was far. Okay, right there. There. That's as far as you get.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's say you're
There's a
like
lot
right
going on
behind
here.
him.
So are we all closing in?
I guess. All right. I guess
Would the
I'm
no,
here.
no,
I
I
was
mean,
trying
would
to
you
go for
close
him.
in on the
Well,
on the stranger?
Well, I was asking. I was over here and I was asking, "Who are you?" to him because that's what you said.
Yes. Well, you say, "Who you?"
Yeah.
So,
My name's Draco Malarkey. I'm a Dragonborn wizard.
you can see that he's a dragonborn for
Yeah.
sure.
I mean, I can see
I
that,
am.
but why are you here?
Oh, my lab assistant, her name was Dakota. She blew up.
Called out in another universe.
and
So done.
so yeah, she blew up the lab, and I teleported away quickly before she killed me.
Is that what that loud boom was?
No, that loud
asked-
boom was me
I asked
teleporting.
permission. I said,
Oh.
I didn't intend to meet Nat, but although, yeah, that was part of the explosion due to my lab assistant Dakota blowing up my lab.
You should do
This is
full
in
legal
game.
name.
That's not you.
I know, but I hate it because I know it's meant for me.
It's
What does this Dakota look? Just kidding.
no. So
Describe
Baddie.
Thank you, Kai.
This Dakota was a wizard of mine.
Was a wizard.
Oh,
of
okay.
yours.
Not of mine, sorry, a protege, and she blew up the lab. Anyway,
Tried to kill you.
She blew up.
I like to
At
think-
least
I
that's
like
what
to
he
think it was
says,
a
right?
I
success.
was
could be
teaching.
It wasn't an accident.
Yes.
You're stupidity. It was you trying to kill him.
Can I
Okay.
insight that?
you can do an insight check.
God.
So
Well, if he
and-
gets high inside, am I lying?
So are you? So first, you have to decide whether you're trying to persuade him or whether there's some deception in the role that you and this lab assistant Dakota have in the way you're portraying it. So it's I need either. You don't have to tell us which one, but I need a deception or persuasion check from you
Okay.
to go against his insight.
Ma'am.
I'm hiding from
Are
my
you lying
problems.
to me, or are you just persuading me?
I'm hiding
That's
from
pretty
my
much
problems.
what it is.
What was your
13
insight?
plus 4, 17.
Okay.
Oh,
So are you
13.
lying?
13.
So
I
are
was
you lying?
persuading.
Okay.
Oh,
So
Not a
persuade.
liar.
okay. So so
Stop! Greg.
I will do my evil deeds.
whatever
later
the
on in
case,
game.
you don't like. If he is not telling the truth, you're not getting. He's passing your vibe check.
Okay.
You passed the mud.
You best
So-
check.
Whether what you were convinced that he believes that that's true.
He thinks that's true.
Perception and reliable narrators or
Yeah, you're
unreliable.
lying.
Yeah, you can
I think you're good.
So,
Thank you.
You could be absolutely delusional.
Hi, Kyle.
Kyle,
What?
is that your new nickname?
What?
Oh, okay,
What
cool.
other-
Good to know.
All aliases.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I am evil.
Cool. Okay. That just means I've known you longer than all the rest. Good to know. Thanks. Okay. Cool. Thanks for the update. Lord drop. No, I haven't heard it. Like no. Okay, moving forward. What are we doing? So,
Now I can
Azara tried to close the door. You
Tried to
guys
close the
were
little
outside.
Shredded remains of the
Of what is left of the door.
Okay.
I
The
put my
fox.
foot over the hatch.
Yeah. Foot is over the hatch.
That real good.
So you two are still in the house. You've come out of the house. You see Wizard, Dorvon, and Fox, all kind of lined up.
Yes.
And you run up. You're heading toward the fox. You hear the exchange between the fox and the Dragonborn new guy. And if you want to move in, you can. Yeah.
Otherwise, I would have.
So.
You both of us want to be
You
antisocial.
just based your entire lore.
Yes.
We're just both like, no, I don't want to say that.
Okay.
He could say hi to us if he wants to.
Talking to him.
Yeah, she's just my mind.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
conscious.
Where is my
It's like the
mind?
devil and the angel on the shoulder.
Which one are you?
But you
I was
only
gonna
have
say
one
which
shoulder.
both.
But you only have one shoulder?
It's just the evil one.
Well, not all of us have 4, arms. Nikki.
Okay.
All right. So what
I
are we
have
doing?
4 shoulders.
Who's doing what and why? Bella Rose.
I'm gonna slowly walk the rest of the way to stand next to the fox and kind of elbow him in the side and go.
You walk past the guy to go elbow.
So you kind of
Yes.
step past the new guy.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Since
Yeah.
that person doesn't like me.
Is he
For some
okay?
reason.
Can,
I mean,
Dakota's
he seems
character.
chill.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
can I make an insight check on personality and character on the new guy?
What are you trying to determine?
Like
Look all
whether,
of us are
She was.
like whether or not
Elaborate
like
system.
he's there for bad intentions or good intentions, or it's just like
Just
he appeared.
him, just based on seeing him for
Oh,
like
I
10,
thought you were
10
saying my
seconds.
persona. I'm like,
And kind of
oh,
hearing
please
their
do.
conversation.
Okay. So you can do an insight check. I'll say with disadvantage because you don't really have a whole lot to go on.
Really, Greg? Well, that's not bad. Okay.
I feel like every time she gets disadvantaged, it's not bad at all.
14.
As opposed to all the other times.
Yeah.
Not all the other times. You've had some low rolls though. With a 14, he certainly seems to believe the things he's saying.
Okay.
So whether they're true, you're not sure, but he seems sincere in the things that are coming out of his face.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
So, yeah. So that's the 3 of you out there.
What are you two doing?
So are we like going to do anything inside, or are we like Dragonborn man? Like, are you here to help us, or like what's the deal? What's the plan here, everybody? We found the place. We gotta. This could work for the goblins too, but that person definitely needs some sort of help. Or whether that's the fast kind or the long distance travel kind. Like, what do you think?
Turban.
I'm here to help. You guys helped me without even realizing it.
Glue.
Wait, what's going on?
I think we should help myself and the goblins.
There was glue.
Let's focus on the goblins.
Oh, do you need glue?
You don't know anything about the goblins in character.
Oh, that's right. I don't.
You know
any-
nothing
It's
about
super
this
glue.
campaign in character. You know exactly what's in front of you.
That's true. I know that guy.
You actually don't even know there are goblins. Would you like to make a perception check to see if you notice them?
Yes.
Okay. Actually, I realized I didn't have them.
I got a 15.
Okay. As Bella Rose kind of took a moment to size you up, you
Size me up.
That's what my character would do.
you take a moment, as they seem to be a little bit
Oh yeah.
not.
Okay.
They seem
You
to
just
be
seem a
kind of
little.
taking a moment and not trusting you.
spacey.
You look around and realize.
I'm not any better. That's why I'm like hiding into you.
And as this hairy, burly guy shows up, you also look around and see on this ridge here that there were.
Where's Char?
He's right here. I'm working on it.
There's my Pookie.
You have to show him.
So you.
I just imagine that in character.
Where's my Pookie?
All 4 arms.
All 4 arms going up, Pookie.
So you notice that there are a few goblin lookout scouts. You're not sure, but one of them's got a bow, and he would probably be pointing it at you, actually. So you realize there is at least one bow trained on you, and there are about 10 or 15 feet up on a ridge of rock that there are 3 goblins kind of standing watch.
And these goblins are attacking me?
No,
No.
they're standing watch,
just
but you
walk
do have a
over.
bow kind of pointed at you.
Because you're new.
Okay.
Tegan.
Now I'm scared.
What? How is that bad?
She's not. It's funny.
as you look around. You can also hear some wailing, some sobbing and crying coming from the building to your left and whatnot.
Can I see the goblins draw out their bow at him?
You can see the goblins. They have had their bow kind of generally looking around.
Oh, just generally.
And
looking.
then I mean, yeah.
Okay, so just generally looking.
Yeah.
They
I thought we
notice
were
him,
aiming
though.
at him.
In this case, yeah, because he's the newcomer. They have pointed their arrow at him, but they are there looking around and alert for danger. Yeah.
Can I,
Rule number 1, don't forget.
okay, so I'm gonna leave the house, but can I open the broken door
Of course, you're going to open the broken door.
and then close it behind me?
The broken door is on the ground. You
Yeah.
guys,
Are you gonna
you
get
guys,
There's always a performance.
are you
check
trying to
could
put
do.
it back together?
No, I was just gonna like mime it, like
We've been like slightly
Pushing
picking
against
it
the
up a
wall.
bit.
Okay, so
No.
you're not actually touching the door.
no,
you're
I'm just
air
pretending
moving.
I'm opening the door and then
Do a
closing
performance
it.
check.
Welcome to This Is What
With
You
the
Get.
roll, with the d20.
Ooh, a 3!
You somehow misjudged it.
You go.
You do the wrong motion. It's like to open a window. But no one's really paying attention except for Azara. So Azara is the only one who really
And
sees
then I
it.
dive out.
She opens it and dives.
I didn't tell her anything. I didn't say a word. This is all out of context to her.
This is just a normal day.
It's a weird looking door.
Can I make a perception check to see if I see this happen?
You can make a perception check.
Can I also?
Both of you can make perception checks with disadvantage because your focus was somewhere else.
I did this for an audience.
You want to see if you can see this
Oh.
happening?
No,
You already,
Okay.
you already rolled, but I'm gonna try.
I'm good. I want Baba Yaga to show up.
No, I don't want that to show up.
Damn.
Oh, I could have had Guy.
Say my name, say my
My name.
Say my name.
Okay.
Dakota.
What?
Hi.
Say my name, say my
What was your name, Baby Rose?
Bella Rose.
Baby Rose.
It only feels appropriate.
That's your ship name with Baby
There
Gone.
we go. 14.
Yes.
With 14s, both of you
That's the
might
baby you can
catch
make with baby.
what Nikik does out of the corner of your eye.
Okay.
Hey,
Just dives out of nothing.
so can I? Oh, can you like move my piece? Like toss it or whatever? I don't know.
I'm gonna do a mind roll.
Yeah.
She dives out the door.
Can I see?
Spider.
Oh,
It's
Oh,
like
brother.
Count the
a four-armed, two-legged bug lady if you think of the movie Ants.
Count the legs,
nice.
Goldilocks.
No,
I
she's a
did
man.
that.
Or mantis,
She
mantis.
gets really pissed if she's called a man.
So she's a mantis.
Yeah. Man.
Mantis.
He doesn't like any bugs.
Oh, Dragonborn.
You are like a giant.
Okay.
That's true. I can breathe
To be
fire.
fair, her
I thought you were a
friend.
blue dragon.
Sorry, I can
Oh.
breathe ice.
So
There's actually
Nikik,
two
as
different
you,
ones. There's ice.
as
Yeah. Actually, no, it's ice.
Ice
It's
is a
ice.
white dragon.
I know my dragons.
Is it?
Oh, I just smacked the mic. I'm sorry.
I thought you were talking about Pokemon for a minute.
Look,
there.
look,
like-
I remember because Tiamat has a head for each, like,
Wait,
I'm forgetting the word chrome, though.
blue's lightning.
Yes. Blue's
Okay.
lightning,
For each
green
chromatic,
is
yeah.
poison, chromatic. I remember Tiamat and the chromatic.
That's right. I can breathe lightning.
Yeah,
Wow.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
it's
so are
lightning.
you a white one or a blue
It's
one?
blue,
Blue.
but like
Blue,
So then
yeah.
we're lightning.
Thank you.
breath left and lightning.
As Nikik, you're moving out of the house closer.
Yeah.
You'll see Char up on the thing.
Yeah.
Hey, Kik,
Oh wait, you never told me what the result of my religion check.
which one? Oh yeah.
22.
Sorry.
I just remembered that. Like, wait a minute.
I was supposed to get a check.
And that was connected. Thank you for reminding me. And that was connected to healing a werewolf. That's right.
Just healing a normal werewolf.
Healing a normal werewolf with a 22. You have heard that sometimes shape-shifting werewolves, like lycanthropy, are in some contexts considered curses. So things like remove curse or greater restoration can be meaningful. Finding a good cleric, though, is one of the best
Unfortunately, we don't have a
ways.
good cleric.
With religion,
Oh.
it's finding a cleric that's strong enough to be able to counter
restoration.
as a curse.
It's greater
Oh,
restoration.
greater. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
Lesser can't do anything.
So yeah, you know you need a powerful cleric,
Oh, we need an actual good cleric, right?
usually, and that that those sorts of things are considered curses often. So, though that's with a 22.
No, maybe I'll level up and I'll have it.
Maybe I'll be a good cleric one day.
Yeah. So with the religion check, that's what you get.
Okay.
And then Nikik hears, "Hey Keeks, is that guy bothering you? It looks like he's
bothering you.
looks like he's leaning a little bit."
I don't think he's got scoliosis. I wouldn't let, I have no idea who this man is. I'm gonna be so honest with you right now.
All right, I got you.
Wait.
What?
Char would try and probably shoot you.
You see a goblin that's a little bit beefier and taller than usual. He's fairly.
I got good taste.
He's only like 3 and a
Is this-
half, 4 feet,
is
but
this
he's
the-
talking to the bug lady. Yes.
Is that her husband?
Boyfriend.
Not yet.
Oh,
We're almost there, though. Is the Bradshaw bathroom open?
It should be.
That one is. Yeah.
Can you tell me? Can you take a look out for my? Never mind, they're right there. I was just starting to get nervous, so yeah. But it should be.
Brother, not in this campaign. They be friends.
That seemed like it took a while, my friends. Okay, good. I was starting to get nervous. Okay. So,
Okay, I'll try.
Nikik. So in character, the Dragonborn would say, "Is that her husband?"
No.
Okay.
No.
Just needed to know if we needed to play that out in character. All right, cool. So
Yes.
these things happen. So what's Azara doing now?
I watched her roll through the window door, and I imagine I'm just standing like in the remains of the doorway, just staring at the group.
Okay.
Not saying a word, just staring.
Okay. And you see a new Dragonborn show up. Yeah.
I'll be back up. Yeah, I'm sorry, we got rid of him. Permanently.
Okay. So, Stone, as all these newcomers and you're feeling outnumbered potentially, and you don't know any of them, what would Draco be doing then at this point?
Okay, my question is the goblin pointing his arrow at me?
Yes.
I want to ask him to lay that down.
Okay. And how would your character say it in character?
Sir, I'm no threat. Why are you pointing an
Why are you
arrow
pointing
at me?
I don't know who you are, and we tracked some violent creature here, and I'm just looking out for her and their friends.
Her
Situation
and their friends. Okay.
Appeared out of nowhere.
That's true. I did appear out of nowhere.
Exactly. So
I'm lost. Where's the nearest place to civilization?
This is the closest thing to civilization I've ever seen. We're on our way to find a new home. Do you guys want to give him a little bit of the rundown? You guys have traveled more than the rest of us.
Who's good at explaining?
I am.
Okay, so it's gonna be her.
What?
So from the doorway, 30 feet away, Azara's like, but you say me, and so you can't see Azara because you're facing away.
Yes, or maybe I'm choosing not to see her. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna let Nikki say what she thinks is going on, and then I'll explain the
Go for it,
whole
Nikki.
version of what's going on.
All right, big boy.
Okay, look, I'm just gonna down now. Like, no, you've already grown up.
Oh
I'm
dear.
gonna leave, but I'm gonna sit and wait.
I just got my lap partner. Give me a minute.
Listen up. Don't.
Don't.
Him, right, has every right to point that arrow at you. In fact, yes. In fact, I might do the same right now. Just Just
Hey,
You
hold
know
on a
what?
minute.
Actually, I'm just gonna step like.
Okay, we're at.
between
You want to escalate things?
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
what? No.
And here comes my level 2 slot that I just got.
No.
what? Are you
No.
intimidated?
No.
By my
I'm gonna
utter
step in front of you.
careful
Thank
bird.
you. Okay.
No, I'm not a bird.
So
wings.
the feathers occlude your line of sight and brush
Yeah, I
against
like
the
to
tip
not
of your
step
arrow.
in front, but just put my entire wing in front of the bird.
Dude, get out of the way. I wasn't really gonna shoot
Real
him.
quick, if you call me a bird, I will continue to call you an ant, okay? So how about we just call each other by name?
Yeah, it's all fun and
These
games
people
until
are
I build.
barbarians, Greg.
It's all fun and games until I build
is
an
all in
immunity to the
character.
name.
You're welcome to
I
respond to any of it.
I said, can we call each other by names? You know what?
I could call you Silence. Oh, Silence? Okay. You know what? We've been through a lot this past day.
Why are we fighting?
You started this.
I did not start this. I just appeared, and you're pointing an arrow at me,
Well,
and now
you-
you're just pointing.
Yeah, exactly. You're connected to the wing.
Yeah, I know.
And now it just looks like you're pointing your arrow and weapons at your ally.
Ally.
Yeah, no, she's unstable.
I'm trying not to
No,
use it.
no.
Please,
Look, I'm close to
please,
you.
use it.
I thought I was gonna be the one explaining
Could I-
things.
Okay.
Could I just
Yeah,
briefly
please,
join you
I'm
guys
gonna-
to find
I'm gonna
civilization?
Quiet!
No.
Everyone stop talking at the same time.
Calm emotions.
I'm casting Calm Emotions.
Is
Oh,
it a wisdom
no.
save for everybody?
What?
Wisdom save?
Yeah, what is it?
Everybody make a wisdom save
You
for
know what?
calm
Yeah,
emotions.
you know what? Oh, Amelia, like,
Crap.
I want to stay.
Eh,
Actually, wait,
13.
For saving
Is this
throw,
charisma?
correct?
Yeah. Yep.
It's charisma?
it says Charisma 12.
Saving throw?
It's a charisma check?
Yeah, it's Charisma
Oh,
saving
hell
throw.
yeah. I have more.
Alright.
23, baby.
4.
You can have a cookie.
Oh, here we go again.
No.
What do you have?
Oh.
22.
What did you roll?
No, I don't.
Okay,
choose
so
to
you're
fail
good.
this.
Your emotions don't
I
have to be
know, I
calm
got
if you don't want
22.
them.
I choose
Oh,
not
just
to
wait.
fail this shit.
She failed already. I'll just wait.
Okay,
be
thankfully,
sad.
someone
Being honest,
failed enough. Someone has to calm down.
Wait, does it
So,
affect the
Tegan, what
goblins
did you roll?
too?
22.
What'd you roll?
23.
No, we're fine.
What'd you roll?
4.
Okay.
Does it affect the goblins too?
They're a
only
little
that.
high up, actually.
Oh, okay.
So read the actual effect
Does
of
it-
calm
does it-
emotions. What happens on a failed save?
That and like it's so loud, you guys are. I can't do it.
Well, here we go.
Yes.
Now it's all calm, and now she's surfing
Oh
again.
yeah. Slay.
Slay.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, because you get your high
She's all
persona.
soaked now.
You know what? You're not that bad.
Pointing it at me.
So
I'm
yes, you
pointing
can
at
have a
him.
cookie, and yes, you can have a pizza.
Yeah, but if I shot
Remind
the
me your
arrow, it
name
would go
again?
through your feathers and into him.
I don't know if they can actually.
Hi Kendra, I'm Greg. I was like, I couldn't remember if you'd come with them once before.
I've been here like 3 times now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm just like an angel.
It's good to see you again, Kendra. I'm
Yeah,
glad
I
you're
don't
here.
know.
Kiwi.
I wouldn't. It's like a curse.
Or at least that's what you've told me to call you. It's kind of confusing these days. Generally, just with people for me. I'm trying.
I'm trying now.
People are
I don't
scary.
need a name because it has a question mark after it.
That's right. It's at least one. He'll show you the picture of the
That's
cake.
Greg
It's a whole
question.
thing.
Greg.
There's Greg lore.
It's Greg lore. It's funny.
Greg?
You have to say confused.
Because it all started because of the damn potluck.
Yeah, it was a birthday
Greg?
potluck thing. So. All right.
Okay.
Emotions have been calmed. Nikika's
We
surfer
are
lady.
so calm. Right
Who's
now.
going? Who's doing a thing next?
Okay. What did you want to know again?
What? All of this chaos. Could I join you guys briefly so that I could find the nearest civilization?
Oh, we don't know where that is. This year.
Okay, thank you.
This is again. This is the closest thing to civilization. So just a goblin.
Wish I could find a way to just
Okay.
fully slink under this table.
Okay, synopsis. We all crash landed in this swamp a while back. Basically, and then we caught up with one wizard who asked us to talk to his ex, and then that ex is an evil cannibal.
guys are really
lady
loud
who wanted to
today.
eat the goblins.
Brain can't handle
Oh,
it.
Wanted to eat the goblins, and we decided to betray her so we could lead the goblins to safety. And now we're running from an evil cannibal lady. Is that Baba Yaga?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't know if he's gonna know the name, so I'll just be like,
Baba
He doesn't.
Yaga. Okay.
But if you said Baba Yaga, his character could make a history check.
Yeah, can I roll history?
Did you say Baba Yaga?
I'll say we call her Baby Gaga.
So
now
make a history check for Baby Gaga.
Baby Gaga, history check. 17 plus 6, 23.
Damn, you still not figure that out.
That's pretty good.
It's a popular singer.
It is a popular singer back where I'm
Stone,
from.
tell me what you know about Baba Yaga.
I know that she's a Slavic witch in Slavic lore that is she likes to eat kids and that she lures them into her cabin so that she can be immortal and eats
her
them.
house has chicken legs.
No, it's what he knows, not what you
I'm
know.
just saying, you're the character.
There's a video game
I'm
after
allowed
that.
to speak.
Oh, Tegan.
I know her from Spirited Away.
Hmm?
I know her from Spirited Away. She was the villain.
That's her?
Yeah, but she's like chicken feet. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's Baba Yaga.
I don't think I realized that was done that way. Okay, so yeah, you know that much.
Okay.
So it took that high of a roll to make the connection. But yeah, you got those basics. So we've lost.
Why is there a girl under the table?
She just is there.
She's happy where she is. That's not in character. So she goes where she needs to go. With that, okay, you guys are having conversation. She says Baby Gaga, and in your head, you're like, you get confused for a minute, but then you're like processing, and you get to a place where you're like, Baba Yaga? And then you guys have a little bit of a dialogue about who that is. So yeah, what you know, spot on. And she has a chicken house that's violent as well.
Of course.
Yeah, that's
Totally tubular, guys.
Wait, a chicken, what? A chicken.
And I believe that the
She
reason
has a house that has chicken legs.
Yeah.
people tell those stories is so that kids would stay out of the woods. Or something along those
Those are what
lines.
most stories are in my Europe. Just to make children not go out.
Or to make them stop misbehaving.
Like
Yeah.
the, what's the one with the house made of candy?
Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah, Hansel and Gretel.
Same thing.
So in character, you say,
Both are cannibals.
Yes, Baby Yaga. I've heard of her.
Baby Yaga. Baby Yaga.
Baby Gaga.
Baby Gaga. Baby Yaga. Yeah.
I'm surprised you know that because that's what her ex calls her. He was a wizard too. Does he like write in wizard group chats?
I can't believe she was able to find an act.
Does he write in
Find a
group
date
chats?
that matter, the way she looks.
She can change her appearance. She's a shapeshifter.
Chicken legs.
Also, she has multiple exes. We've learned as well. Somehow she can fit.
Is that your lab partner, Baba Yaga?
How's it going, Bella?
Do you know her from Wizard
I'm feeling
School?
like really weird
Her
right
name was
now, but in a
Dakota.
good way.
Why is everyone evil in your life?
For peace for 2 seconds.
Yeah, you
Yes.
just came up from floor
So-
time and he immediately called your name again.
What did I miss?
You've got to give her, you can't put focus on her right now. She needs a moment.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, so, but Dakota, Bella Rose would hear Nikiko, I feel really cool right now.
And I would just start laughing and going, we did calm emotions, didn't we?
Yep.
What's
That's
that?
what I did.
And
Okay.
once again, it only worked
It
on
only
me.
worked on her.
But hey, that's
The
not what
highest
needs it.
emotion.
So you guys have a conversation about Baby Ga, and Dorvan's still kind of waiting for an answer, like making eye contact. It's like, the sun's going down, should we?
Yeah. What do we do about the guy in the basement? Y'all.
There's a guy in the
Oh
basement.
yeah, we
About
should
the guy in
Oh,
the
I
basement.
forgot to tell you.
Oh,
And also, I lost my accent
He
in the
wants to
high.
die.
Because he's a reverse werewolf.
Is it a full moon yet? Can Bella Rose make a history
So
check?
it's like,
It was
To see if she remembers.
It's like 4 days after a new moon, so it's
It's
dark
like, you
out.
know
It's
what?
So
barely.
it's like
the best
pitch
way I
black.
can think of
It's
it,
not. It's
that's
like
how I'm
just
picturing it,
there's a
is like
tiniest
sliver.
that look
Okay.
wolf-like.
Okay.
I have 4 hands. Isn't that
Greg,
weird?
you describe what you picture a reverse
Like-
werewolf looks like, because they just think it's a wolf.
Usually people have 2
No,
hands.
and this is a
What I
Floren,
think
is
some
what
man.
it's called.
Sit down with
Floren.
Okay.
Or Flauru.
See, that's why I'm not trying.
Flauru. Well, I'm trying to make it not sound French, but I can't. It's wolf backwards is flow, and were backwards is eru. So Flauru.
Oh my
But actually, he hasn't seen that.
Turn the dial. I don't know
So
if that does anything.
turn the dial.
Yeah, that thing moves.
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah.
Is it okay? I don't know.
There you go. You're good.
Thank you.
So that's just unscrewing.
Has this been on?
Oh no!
Oh no! Wait, no, it's a green light.
Yeah, but I just turned it on.
Has it been green the whole time?
I think you've been getting picked up because I think I've been.
Okay, and now people
If
can
not,
move
I'm
forward.
sure you were heard some. Actually, here we
most
can.
of the way through this.
Yeah. This is a flower. To make it not sound French, but
We picked up from the other one.
I picked up from the other one, so it's not quiet. That's great.
You might be quiet up to this point, but we should be good now.
There we go, and now I actually have a voice that can be heard.
Well, when you guys were
Yay.
yelling, you probably
Look,
could be
halfway
heard.
through, I
Thankfully,
finally got this
between
to
the
work.
6 mics, they're all omnidirectional, so it was picking you up pretty solidly. You just sound a little quieter, which I've had streams where, like some people's voices didn't come through at all. But you should be able to be heard.
Okay. I know
Now
the whole
we're
explanation
definitely cooking with fire. So
That's his phrase. Just leave it be.
if you have a gas stove, sure.
Which is mighty inconvenient.
Anyway, but you're right. That is how that saying goes, isn't it? Anyway, so
What is a flower?
Floru. So one, he hasn't seen it, so it's whatever you can describe it as. And so if the best you can do is describe it, then you can show him in character. That's all he knows.
No.
Can I know what it is?
I'm asking out of character because I
So-
can't picture what reverse werewolf is other than I
So
don't
the
know. The
person-
wolf parts are like reverse.
The person you saw
Yeah.
looks humanoid, but seems to have like whether it's because of the werewolf type thing or reverse werewolf type thing, the Floweru thing or not, they were slightly disfigured in face and had kind of an irregular shoulder gait, but they appear to have pinned themselves under a rock. So what the actual transformation might be, you don't know. What you see is a character like that. So,
great.
yeah, so the Hunchback of Notre Dame is kind of what he looks like right now. You don't know what the other implications are.
Can I ask to the group, like in character?
Uh-huh.
So, what do you mean a dude in a basement? Did you guys trap someone?
There's a
No, he
dude
trapped
in a
himself.
basement,
Oh,
dude.
okay. Yeah, no one informed me on
He's
that.
crying a lot. It's
Yeah,
really
you
annoying.
would know if you weren't asleep.
If you weren't asleep in the back of the wagon, I was
Look,
a
I was,
truck.
a, I was
About
just a
the
little,
Truwagon.
I was a little sleepy.
What's
Yeah,
with
from
the lizard guy?
Yeah,
Probably
apparently
from
you were.
Probably from the concussion
Yeah.
you got that you never
We
got
just met a
treated
few
for.
moments
Oh,
ago.
yeah.
Did you not remember?
Who are you?
Probably shouldn't go to bed
She's
without
high
going
as
to a doctor.
Oh, Draco.
Draco? Oh, I get it, because, like, draconic. That is so tubular, dude.
Oh, that's like
Hey
naming
Draco, I'm Char.
Char.
This is my boyfriend, Char.
Nick is amazing.
I was gonna
Hey,
say,
boyfriend, Char.
Hey, no, he's my boyfriend.
I know.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah.
I know. You and her, not you and me. That'd be gross.
him being named Draco is like naming a human person guy.
Yeah.
It works technically.
Or Hugh.
Or Hugh.
Hugh.
Hugh
Or
man.
Huma. Hum-
It's Hugh
man.
man.
You man, I just got it.
Going for
No, I was just trying
No,
to do
man.
partially like dragon's missing the N at the
Dragon.
end. So Huma, Draco,
Huma.
or
Hummus.
Sounds like Yuma.
Yeah,
Huma.
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 Call
My
me
last
Hum.
wizard character
Um,
name's Harry Potter.
So
Yeah, Draco Malfoy, Harry Potter. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Pothead.
Yeah.
I know what you are, buddy.
I know what you are.
I know where you live.
Oh, you
I
do?
followed you home.
I know your IP address.
Well, yeah, I just told you where
It's
I
got
used to
dark
live
fast.
in the lab until.
just like the sun has set now over, and it is
Yeah, we've been arguing
dark.
this whole
Like
time.
this took like 5-10 minutes of you guys just, and now the sun has gone down. Who doesn't have dark vision?
I think we all
Does
have
everyone have dark vision?
Yes.
We all do, yeah.
Yeah.
I
know
do.
Well,
I do.
That's so you
We
guys
all are
slowly like it's too subtle to notice because you kind of go from normal color light to just like monochromatic grayscale, but you guys are having such an engaging, like confusing conversation that you don't realize the sun has gone down
Can I
and the
remember
moon
what
should
phase
have
of the
gone
moon
up.
It is?
Say again.
Can I remember what phase of the moon it is?
Yes, it is 4 days after a dark moon or a new moon.
So we're probably.
Someone got mad at me for saying dark moon. the
Dark,
other
dark
time.
moon.
I like it better,
I
and
did it
in
again.
game, that's what I'm calling it.
The dark moon.
On this world,
In
Tegan,
this
who told me
universe, it's
it was
called the
okay
dark
for me
moon.
to make up celestial patterns.
Yeah, I could say there could be 2 moons.
And then I
if
think you
wanted.
followed up by making fun of my dark moon, or somebody did.
I didn't. It wasn't me, guys.
I know. What were you gonna say?
Like, Bella Rose like has calm emotions, but also gets freaked out and goes, "Nikik, where are you?"
What?
You can
I'm
see
right here.
her.
Well, no, but unless we're moving minis,
Oh,
because
right.
if reality
Oh,
is
that's
just farther
she's behind
away from
Azara.
me. I'm like, Nikki.
I'm literally
She's
touching
behind.
you right now.
No, you're not.
You're
That's
touching
Azara.
my wing.
That's Azara.
Please
Touching
stop.
you.
Please stop petting my wing.
But it's so
that's
soft.
I'm just gonna move it away.
It reminds me of the fox.
Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there.
What is happening?
And I'm gonna start going towards her where I think she's
Sorry.
like, which I can mean I can
Wondering,
like see.
Look, soon enough.
But I'm
she's
gonna
be
like
trying to
move
pet you,
away.
so-
I'm
Wait, what are you doing? What are we doing?
I'm
Where are
like,
we going?
I'm trying to
We're
move.
climbing a mountain. You trying to find Nikki?
Yes.
Okay.
Climbing a mountain.
You can see, so you kind of. She said, "Yeah, you're okay." She's not around the Foxman. She must be by Azara.
Yeah.
Just, like,
And I'm like,
Wow.
oh, okay, Nikki.
I have
okay.
to unveil.
Oh, hey, there you are.
You kind of push
Okay.
past the Draco guy.
Get out of the way.
I would not
What
do that.
Don't
How
brush
does Draco dress? What does his garb look like?
A standard
Which is
wizard
my
robes.
polite way of saying, what are you wearing?
Standard wizard robes. Well,
picturing
I
a
used.
Sonic
Well, I
outfit.
was wearing a lab outfit, but then it blew up, and I just.
So
now-
you're
So
singed
you
a little
quickly
bit?
clothed yourself.
No, I wear my wizard robes and then my lab outfit around the wizard
Oh,
robes.
thank goodness
if
you
that
don't
makes
wear
sense.
just one.
Okay, what do they feel like? What are they made of? Wizard robes that you wear, that your character would wear.
I said
Silk.
skin, you said velvet.
I would say
Velvet?
skilk, maybe a little.
Skilk.
Skilk. Okay. Silk.
Scale.
Skilk. I like
Okay.
skilk better.
It's made
So
of a skeleton.
you kind of brush past this smooth,
Whatever it is.
soft
It is
fabric.
it is fire resistant, hence why I'm still able to.
95%
And I just kinda
clay. It is fire
and
resistant.
move on.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, as long as I'm good now. I can see you, Nikki.
Yeah, man. I have like really weird eyes. Did you ever notice that?
Are you looking at a puddle right now and looking at
And I'm like,
Calm.
where's Sploosh?
Calm. Thank you
Sploosh?
for the calm spell.
Make a
Yeah.
nature check.
She really
Where did
needed
my
it.
Sploosh
Or
go?
make an investigation check.
Where did-
Sploosh? Sploosh? Because
I know, man.
Oh, this.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about
No!
I have no eyelids, by the
Oh,
way.
Sploosh left you.
13.
that's not bad. That's
I want
above
it
average.
higher.
That's good enough to find Sploosh.
Yeah!
It's above average. You're like, oh no,
Yeah.
like it's a 3 or something.
Yes.
You find Sploosh. He's he seems a little bit dry, but he's okay right now.
Sorry.
He'll kind of scratch at your hand.
Oh.
Didn't you kidnap it from its mom?
How
You
do
don't
you
know
know
that.
that?
You don't know that.
You don't know.
I rolled a history check.
No, not on that.
Not like that.
Can I
know.
roll a history check?
Not on that because there's no way your character would know.
Vibe check.
I
This
can
is
see
still
that.
had turtle
Insight check, I guess.
You see her pull out a turtle.
And I see that turtle looking distressed at her.
No.
Make an insight check.
There it is.
I go, Azara.
Inside.
can I
Investigation, you mean?
No, insight.
Inside.
Insight is
I
your
go,
ability to
Azara,
sense
can I get some
emotions
water
in
if
other
possible
people
again?
9.
by reading things like body language.
Oh, wait.
You can believe whatever you think, and you think that's what you think.
Water skin.
I was gonna say I can
That-
also
I
probably
think
take it
that's
from
what
that
I think.
puddle that Kika's looking at.
She's just like
Can-
deeply
Do we need to
staring
put
at
the water from the puddle into the water skin?
No, I just need water.
That
Okay.
is a hot bug right there.
Turtle!
In real life,
Turtle!
What? No, I'm talking about shaved water.
sorry,
I need
I'm like-
water. I need
No one
character.
heard that. That
Can
was
I make
good.
a
like that.
perception check to see if there are puddles?
Isn't
or
she
like
looking? She's
ponds
looking
nearby?
at herself, so I'm assuming she's looking at a puddle or something. I don't know. What is she looking at?
There wouldn't be
The
puddles.
dry ground.
You remember there was a house.
Looking at the ground and she sees herself.
You remember there was a house with water over in the corner if nobody has water skins.
She has a water skin. Do you want me to just use your water?
Yes, please.
Oh yeah, I
That's
just
part
never
of the
use it.
standard pack.
And I just like hand out my water skin to you.
Like
I'll use
a
ship
leather
water and the water in
pouch
her water skin.
that people hold
Make a
water
little
in.
bubble.
To make a new little bubble for
Leather
Sploosh.
skin.
And then I stick my hand in the water and start petting Sploosh.
There you go.
And these are cantrips, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
No,
that's
it's
why I've been
Sploosh,
using it so much.
tortoise, land tortoise.
Snapping turtle.
It's a snapping turtle. And he's got a Boston accent.
When someone speaks with animals, yes.
Ah,
I have heard the Boston accent.
we've heard the Boston
We
accent.
as
You
a whole
haven't.
Rose from the
No, I
sky, what did you
haven't.
expect?
I have. I was there.
He's doing
But
a
your
timer.
character
I'm
doesn't
so
hear it,
used
right?
to you not being here.
Guys, real quickly, out of character. He's put a little timer on the
I know. He's,
I think you should.
guys,
be
I think. Hold on. Let me just skip this real quick.
Hey.
Guys,
Hey.
Mine now.
I think
No,
that we
I
should be
put it there for a
concerned.
reason.
Mine now.
not to be obvious,
Put it
but
back over here,
I think
No,
it's nighttime.
mine now.
As long as I can see it, we're good.
But I can see the sun.
that's
Where-
a sun.
Where am I
Ooh,
right
now it's on the
now?
camera. That's better.
Nikki.
Yeah.
You can
That's
flip it over
someone's
one more
head.
time, though, if you want.
Oh.
That's
Very-
his head.
So what's
Very
happening?
bright.
So the water happens. What's Nikki saying?
Just nonsense.
Hallucinatory things.
She's out of her mind right now.
Guys, I
'cause
think
he,
I think we should make a decision real quick on if we should run from the guy or if we should kill him right now.
Me?
Not
No,
you!
you.
Not you, the man in the basement.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think we. Personally, I think.
You don't know.
Oh, that's right. Do I know?
well,
What?
you
I
know
just said
now.
it's
The
a
man in
reverse
the
werewolf.
basement.
You know
Well,
what?
They've mentioned it to you that there's a person
gonna
in the
start
basement.
backing away
That's a
from the
reverse
house.
werewolf.
I want to back
You
away
don't
from
know
the
that
house
show.
a bit.
I have an
Let's do it right
idea.
You
Oh,
can make
God.
a perception. What were you gonna say?
We should just be friends. You know?
How long is calm last?
It's concentration.
For
until he
10
breaks
minutes
it?
or 2 minutes or an hour?
Look at him.
Look, you have calm emotions. I have hold person. We have the two
I think
different suppression
One
tactics.
1 minute.
Oh my goodness.
I think we can all get along.
Oh,
Just
that
fine.
puts that in front of Stone's face.
What was that?
Okay. What was the question? 1 minute?
Yeah.
Okay. The minute's up.
Okay.
So you're not high anymore.
Back to being enemies with everyone.
Whether Nikik would know the different, I mean, you'd sense a little bit of like more natural agitation possibly come back, but you were also really calm.
Nikki
So
immediately rages.
Nikki,
you can decide.
honey.
What?
You should
You're
have been
okay?
a
What just
barbarian.
happened?
The fox boy
I
casted.
feel like something really bad happened to me.
No, you just got calm emotions casted on you.
Ew. What, without my consent? I'm gonna eat you when you're asleep.
What? What?
Say without my consent. No.
So I'm gonna go cast a call. I'm just kidding.
What? You guys are cannibals?
I'm just
It's not a cannibal. It's
I'm
just
just silently happy that Nikika's anger is directed towards someone
I
else.
love cannabis.
Can you all make a
What?
perception check
Uh-oh.
for me as
All of us?
Nikik rages with disadvantage? Except for Azara, because you're closer.
8.
Oh.
Do I also?
I know nothing.
No way, I don't.
Yes.
Except
guys.
Perception.
What?
Oh,
Except
no
for
one-
Zara.
no
Wow,
one-
my mind in my head is really nasty
Disadvantage, yes.
today.
all of us except for
Yes, except for Azara, because you were, you were already
Even me?
a little,
there.
yeah.
Even me?
Funded? I love
Wait.
that.
Oh.
No, I want to reroll.
Use
That's what they
disadvantage,
should make
right?
sand timers
Oh
out of.
well.
Oh,
I
no,
would
I'm
like
gonna trust
I would
myself.
like a reroll.
Nope.
I
That's
got
what
an
you
8.
got
Oh,
disadvantage
it needs to be
from.
less
Okay.
than.
I don't even have to roll disadvantage
Oh,
when it's a nat
Oh, you have a
one.
one. Yeah, you have a one.
what's your perception?
Who knows? You could get
It's a 5 in total.
What'd you get?
12.
Okay.
Oh, I already rolled.
So I heard a 5, a
I
12,
can't
an
touch.
8.
Oh, because you're already in.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Oh, 6.
Look, perception is one of my
that
skills,
tracks.
I
apparently.
think.
What do you
Okay.
mean? Whoa!
Hey,
That
For
makes
everyone.
sense.
was that the highest?
So who was the
Oh.
12? Okay. So you would, everyone else is kind of talking amongst themselves, but you're looking kind of at the direction of the house, Pat, and at Nikik, and you see you think you see movement, like just a little bit of a shadow.
That's why I was trying
And
to figure this out.
Azara, having been kind of starting to realize like the surroundings, being a little more aware of the surroundings, with a rough 20, you hear some thumping around and some deep guttural growling happening
In the house.
in the house.
Oh, okay.
Are you going to share this information with us?
I'm just leave them to die, says the voice.
You just start walking away.
Oh, I can fly. I'm going up in the
says
air,
no.
man.
Nah. Maud says no.
I will continue to back up and just be like, guys, took a little too long. I believe that now he is active in his house.
See, now she's speaking in riddles. What?
She means
Werewolf man out of shackles in house.
Well, why didn't you just say that, you dork?
I'm sorry, I need to dumb it down for you so much.
I was just drugged.
I'm gonna start moving backwards,
I'm
kind of
gonna
with
fly
the
up into
Zara.
the air.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Here's the
I feel like I should
casting
fix
cure
myself
wounds
real
on
quick.
yourself.
I think you should have saved that
I'm
before
like-
the fight.
I'm gonna draw
No,
my
because
bow.
that's turn.
I know.
So that's what I'm
Wait.
doing now.
I'm just gonna quickly.
Can I use dash, or does that? Can I only use it during combat?
I'm gonna quickly take off into the air.
Okay, so
Look,
Thinks
I
through
have
things.
survival instincts.
As-
No one else does.
as Azar says this and you all start to react, everybody roll initiative.
Oh no!
What did I say?
Why? Please, you might want
Could have been
to
worse.
run fast because some of
You
us
might not
are.
have gotten an initiative round yet.
It's fine.
Good
What
thing
the-
Azara's looking out.
What the?
Great question mark. I got a 14 rather.
Cool.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Where's the other one?
It's
Plus 2.
around. It's over there.
Natural one, guys.
I just gotta get with the closest one today.
Not for me.
It doesn't mean
What'd
it's
you
not.
do?
Hard for me, I guess.
I got a 9 in
So
total.
in total,
I got a
4.
7.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought I did.
I am
I got
the last.
an 11.
Hold on.
Jeez, I got second highest.
Actually, here's what I want
That's
you
not
to do.
good.
This is why I did Cure Wounds.
I think the
Here.
guy goes first automatically, man.
Oh, what's this?
Write the character's name and
Oh.
whatever on those and pass it around. And if there needs to be one more,
Just our names?
and your
character's
initiative.
Our characters.
I got an 11. I
Do
can't
you
believe
want it in
that's
the
the
front
second
or in
highest.
the? Do you want it like immediate? Like
Either side is
Okay.
fine.
Where are the chocolate chip cookies?
Thank you, great question mark.
Oh, there's still some
What?
left. I'm surprised.
What do you say?
Wait, is there anything cookies left?
It's not cute.
I think there is. Wait, no, there's 4 cookies. No one likes the caramel. Can I?
Nope. Oh yeah, you need that.
Yeah.
Draco, my boy.
Oh god.
Though upside down is still.
Wait, did I do upside down?
That's good.
I did probably the
Drago
same.
Malarkey.
No, yours was right.
Whoops. I didn't know which way was which.
Oh, that's how you spell Nikik.
Yeah.
Dragon D's.
Never.
Dragon D's.
Has an apostrophe in
To be
it.
honest, the last time we were in combat, he just wrote Fox.
Ew.
Not even my name.
Remember that?
It's easier.
It's on the other board.
It's easier to write it that way.
It took you a minute.
I was like,
My other name's
Cool.
4 words.
Okay.
Or 4 letters, I mean.
I'm not prepared to do this today.
Yeah.
when are you?
Oh,
Never.
thank you.
Where are you? How are you? Why are you? Why are you?
What are you?
Where
What are you?
Where
Not
why
here,
is Gamora?
apparently.
I thought that too.
How do you?
We're gone.
Crap.
Flying.
Have sploosh with me.
Okay.
Flying.
Comes.
Back in
Wait,
your
did you see?
In your pocket filled with water.
Okay.
I'm gonna put.
one and
I'm gonna wait and ask.
so 20. What was that?
Can I put sploosh back in my pocket?
True.
Because I don't want him like out in the open
Frostbite,
while I'm in the
boring,
middle of
poison
combat.
spray. Oh, I could do poison spray.
That's not the most
That's
helpful,
true.
if I'm being
That's a lot
honest.
of spells.
I also have poison spray.
I don't
It's
have
not the
poison
most
spray.
helpful.
Chromatic orb.
Yes.
I can
You
disguise
have
myself.
Enough for that.
Message mending.
Yahoo.
I have mostly helping spells.
Okay,
I
what
have-
about this?
I have moonbeam.
Levitate.
Oh,
20
you
feet
and
in
your
the air.
moonbeam.
What's that
Oh.
concentration?
Wait, does
Oh, I forget I have Vicious Mockery.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Or reverse werewolf?
Concentration up to 10
Such a good
minutes.
question.
What
I think that's
Look,
an interesting.
I'm just asking because
thing
it
to
says a
consider.
shape changer that makes it saving throw with
True, but
disadvantage.
A normal.
That-
It says a
that's the
shape
only
changer would make a
concentration
saving
spell
throw
I
with
If
think.
it fails,
disadvantage.
it also instantly reverts to its original form and can't assume a different form until it leaves the spell's light.
Interesting.
That's why I'm asking. Like, does that work on werewolves if they?
I
count as
think
shape
that's
changers?
for Azara. Azara
Oh,
could
my
make
weapons
a
were-
nature
I
or
have
I have
religion
a
check.
dagger.
It would have landed on
Just know that there's almost a 100% chance I'm gonna cast it regardless.
There's a what?
100% chance she's
Poison
going to cast
spray.
it.
Oh, okay, that's allowed. That's fine.
That's really good. And then, yeah,
Look,
Chromatic
that's a really
Orb
nice
is
spell
really
because I
good.
don't
And
need
that's
to
at first
continuously
level.
recast
You
it. I
could
can
do,
just
like,
keep
a fifth
moving
level
it.
Chromatic Orb and do like 5 times.
Oh, I haven't seen
That, yeah, that's true.
Look, concentration is up to a minute. Each round is 6
And I can do-
seconds.
You can like pick which one you want.
Yeah.
Has a range of
And then you also have
120.
Where
I'm
is-
thinking fire because it's a werewolf.
Come on.
That's true.
Oh, I
Also,
forgot I
your
have
breath
this.
weapon. How much is your breath weapon is also
Oops.
Guys, real quick, it's a reverse werewolf, so reverse of normal
Right, but
weaknesses.
does this reverse
I would just
werewolf
give
have a lot of
Reverse
hair?
weaknesses.
What's the opposite of metal?
Silver is it?
Or silver.
What's the opposite of
What's the
silver?
opposite of
Iron?
silver?
The opposite of metal is
Wood.
probably
Plastic.
earth or air,
Just throw some
fire
dirt at
or
him.
water.
Fire.
I
I'm just-
thought-
I don't know.
I thought fire was
I don't
a
know if
weakness
metal
of-
has an opposite.
this-
It depends on the system you're
And
I was
using.
gonna say
Lightning
wood,
is
I
also
don't
really
know.
good damage, so your breath weapon.
So like a wood
Right,
stick?
yeah.
I don't
So I
know,
would
man.
try to do those the most, but also.
I was gonna say, isn't fire a
So
normal
I don't know if it's
werewolf
gonna be a
werewolf
cube
weakness? I don't know.
or
How many
I
spell
don't even
spots
hit
do
the
you have
other
open
players.
right now?
Let me
That's
think
true.
of Pokemon rules.
One level 1, one level 2.
You don't
Actually,
use-
I think the reverse of metal might.
Okay.
I'm thinking
Including how
Pokemon
far away
rules.
you are, how far away they are. Like
Oh, it
it's
has
action,
spike
like,
growth,
90
too.
feet, so you're
Oh,
good.
wait.
Look, I have
this
two
thing
level 2
literally
spells.
just
I'm
gives
gonna
them
pray that we
Right.
can do this.
They
and
don't
Sorry,
not
have
die.
I'm trying to find the stat block I was looking
You are
for.
now
Apologies
poisoned.
for my delay.
So you
Okay,
just
that's
pretty
jump
good,
yourself
actually.
up.
Get poisoned.
Just
And
like
it,
make
it's
sure
not
you
it's
know,
not a
some are
cast, it's a
cube.
use.
You
It's
don't
a
So
use
use.
it
them
doesn't
layers
it doesn't
around you
take
or
a full
Right.
slot.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to take a long rest to use
I'm
it.
hoping that there's enough of
Yeah.
us.
Just be aware before you.
Yeah, we can all jump
Yes.
him.
Yeah.
Get him, boy.
Mechanics. I love mechanics.
Go get him.
Mechanics are so fun.
I probably
love
shouldn't.
mechanics stuff.
Now,
I
the
probably
monster-
shouldn't cast
now,
Spike Growth,
does
given how
any-
many of you
Does
are
anyone
melee.
know how big this creature is? Or
It's like
no?
Werewolf size,
It's werewolf sized.
I assume.
Which is
Which
which type of
So what you're saying
we're talking
is
vampire
maybe I
diaries,
should cast
Twilight,
spiritual weapon.
Probably would be
Okay.
best.
Big like Twilight.
I don't know. I thought Twilight
Nobody's
werewolves
seen
are
this one
all
yet.
fours.
Or is it like vampire
Okay.
diaries?
And this is a floweru.
A flowuru.
Floweru.
Flowru.
Floweru. It's 3 syllables. Floweru.
3 syllables?
Floweru.
Flowuru.
Flowru. Wait.
Floweru.
I'm not even gonna try.
Flowuru.
Are they with that?
I love French.
French what?
I've been a Groon laid an egg sack.
Okay.
What?
You've been laying eggs?
So,
She has never felt the touch of a man.
Okay, damn.
Dorvan at Azara's statement, Dorvan like transforms in sensing danger and kind of starts sniffing around and turning and looks toward the cabin. He seems to be kind of in his wolf form. He is an oversized, like dire wolf-sized wolf, and so this would be shocking, possibly to our dragon friend or dragonborn, as the kind of hairy guy transforms into a doubly sized wolf, like 6 feet tall, dire wolf.
Do you have a picture on the book that we can see?
No.
Have you ever seen Twilight?
It's like, yeah. So
Big
it's
wolf.
basically a 6 foot tall dire wolf. If you've seen The Hobbit, it's kind of like the one that the White Orc rides.
Yeah.
You know how tall dire wolves were? It's like
They're tall.
Yeah.
like over 6
So
feet
the
tall.
size of a Clydesdale, but wolf, is kind of what you want to think.
Big wolf.
So Dorvan, who is like this 6'6" guy, transforms, and you can see the heckles on the back of his neck and spine rise, and all of his muscles kind of tense as if he's readying in action.
How tall is he?
In wolf form, about 6 feet. His back is 6 feet.
But if he could stand up.
In wolf form?
In wolf?
In wolf
I'd have to think about it. His human form 6'6". In wolf form, he's a wolf that is 6 to the top of his back
be
is
like
6
12
feet.
Like when he's on the wolf,
Roughly.
he's
This is not that important.
like normal.
This
So,
is just
but you guys see him.
I'm only- okay.
So you're like a little bit taller.
Okay.
You can barely see over the top of him.
How is it a reverse?
I have no idea.
We don't know yet. We're gonna get a description of
What
it looks like
if
in a
you were
minute.
here? If you go back and watch last week's stream for this game, you will hear the background on the Fluaroo. And Dorvan shared
Go look
that
at Bumblebee.
they respond.
Exactly.
They respond differently to the moon cycle. For one, they transform during the
Never
dark
start combat.
times of the moon. And instead of having a weakness to
And
metal,
I
it's
won't
said
actually
that they
know
get
that.
strengthened by being in contact with it.
Okay.
So, Dorvan's Heckle's Raise. Nobody else's turn yet. Tormar inside gets a turn.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
You
Not
can
that
hear
big,
loud thumpings but can't see anything just yet. And then it would be Draco's turn.
My turn. So can I see him or no?
How far is your dark vision? Is it 30 or 60 feet?
60.
Okay. With dark vision from where you are, you see Draco. You see Dorvan transform into the large wolf shape, but you can't see anything. Actually, make a perception
Oh,
check.
I forgot that these smart have resistance to necrotic and radiant damage.
Oh.
That's not that helpful most of the time, but hey.
I got a 2. I know nothing.
Yeah, so it's there. You realize, oh, my dark vision kicked in, and it was disorienting because you were focused in on the chaos of the conversation for a bit, and you didn't realize even that it had gone to this. So yeah.
So I can't see him.
So you can't see anything in the house. You see Dorvan change right in front of you, and that's kind of overwhelming your
Okay.
senses right now.
Can I use levitate?
You got a nat
Sure.
one. Yikes.
Okay. So I'll be floating 20 feet in the air.
Okay. So that's your action. Do you have any bonus action or movement? Or you're using the movement to do the
I'm
20
using
feet?
the movement, and I will move, and I will skip my turn.
Okay. So end your turn there, and that brings us to Azara.
Where's my...
Yay.
Ay, Chia.
How much has happened, so I can't do that much yet. I don't think it's the best idea to do spike growth thinking
Once
about
I
how
levitate, I
multiple
can't
people
move
here
from
are
my
melee.
strong position.
Especially Nikki might forget it's there and charge through it.
To figure that out, how
So
would
I'm
I?
trying to think how much I can do.
And then
Can I try and
swing.
set the house on fire?
So you can just spell.
Fair enough.
And then Nikki, you're after
Wait, real
Azara.
quick, how flammable is the building?
You remember that none of it was made of metal.
So it's
It
like
was
all
it was
wood.
solid. It was really well crafted, high level craftsmanship wood.
So it's like even
Yeah,
the,
I can
so there's like nothing made of like straw or anything. It's just
Oh,
wood.
there it is. Okay. I'm
It's
just
like
dumb.
only wood. Damn, that
Thanks.
sounds
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
No
You
kidding.
didn't even cushion things with straw.
So you can do cantrips.
Well, at least the
Yeah.
house. I mean, there was talk of some
Okay.
furniture stuff, but
No, I was gonna maybe set the house
Right.
on fire.
well,
but I don't know if
would
I
you like to
can.
try?
I was gonna try and
Yeah.
cast firebolt on. Can I like make a perception check or something to see what might be like a weaker spot of the
Sure.
house?
So do perception.
What is my perception? Okay, 12. Here's the one that stabbed
Kai
me.
might have one closer behind you.
Has been received. Okay. Perception.
17.
17. So and you're specifically looking for
Like-
more flammable
like a
portions of the
Weak,
house.
flammable portion of the house, like what looks like
Okay.
it could catch fire the
As
easiest.
as you're looking with your dark vision, you do notice that there are wood shingled. That the roof is wood shingled and seems solid. The walls are. You look through the door and remember the furniture had a little bit of some sort of fabric on it that had been slashed, and there might be some straw and fabric there that if you were trying to begin a fire.
So can I see it from here or no?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't see it. I'm gonna try and aim a firebolt
Okay.
in that direction to try and set the house on fire.
Okay, make an attack roll and your normal damage.
What is my plus? I feel like this isn't. Okay, I'll try this dice instead.
And you had taken off and started flying?
I have started. flying.
Okay,
Because
and then
I
let's
thought, hey,
put-
you know what? That's probably best.
Will you put that under him since he's levitating as well?
Oh yeah, we both are in the air.
Levitation only allows you to go straight up and down, though, right? Yeah.
Correct.
So no flies.
That clears up the path a lot more.
No, I can't. What?
I was just asking to start levitating.
Yeah.
16, 17, 21. Yes.
And
And
then
that's just
damage.
like, that's, where's my D10? 3.
Okay.
A little bit of fire.
Roll a d100 to go with that. You all watch as Azara, from a flying position, Azara launches a small firebolt through the front door. The angle
20
is
feet.
A bit tough from where
Levitate
she's
an
at,
object that weighs up to 500
but as
pounds.
the firebolt strikes inside the house,
It says 88.
88.
About 200.
The
I don't know.
one of the couch or chairs that you guys had inspected for the slash marks does begin to catch fire.
Yeah.
As it does, you don't see any shadows moving up above. That nothing was lit up from that flame, like nothing was revealed beyond what was already there. But also, the shutters on the windows were still shut because you guys didn't end up opening them, I think.
We opened one.
We opened
Just the one, yeah.
Just the one.
So yeah. With that, is that any bonus actions?
No, I will stay in the air though.
Okay. Then we go to Nikik, and then Bella Rose after that, and then Kuro.
Alright. So, I assume by now I know what's going on.
Did I figure?
In what sense?
I mean, like, did I hear him?
No.
Tromping
You're like,
around?
you saw other people suddenly take action, but
Okay.
you didn't know why. You saw Dorvan transform. You saw them go up in the sky, these two, fly up in the sky, and then she shot a firebolt toward the house.
Alright.
So you can decide what Nikik would think of that, but
I think she'd, like, kind of instinctively draw her bow.
okay.
Sort of like, oh, these are people, like, going back to the war days, yeah.
Going back to war.
If someone starts getting agitated, she needs to be agitated, you know? So she can't really see in the house, I guess, because of the flames, right?
Well, it makes it light up a little bit more.
Okay.
But there's not. But
I can't
you
see
can
it
only
now.
see kind of through the doorway because I think the window you opened was on the side, anyways.
Okay. So I'm just pointing it at the house then,
Okay.
and I'm waiting.
Okay. Are you holding your action to your bow to attack when what?
If something comes out of the house
Okay.
that's not friendly.
Okay. Cool. And then Bella Rose, what do you do?
I'm gonna kind of context my clue way in and go, okay, and turn around from where I'm standing to like face the house. And in my backpack, I have rope.
Okay.
I should probably turn you around.
Yeah. And
That's right.
then,
Nikik's right there.
The little eyes.
So you have a better vantage point. But yeah.
and I have oil, and so in my head I'm thinking, okay, if I do that, throw it in the house in like the doorway, then I can have Azara do firebolt and see if I can set that aflame to help like start the flames.
We're really on the
Well,
burn,
isn't
burn.
there already a small flame already happening?
There's a little bit of flame happening. Yeah.
So it burn immediately.
So we're going to ask for
So
more fire.
You're doing
To, like,
another
trap them
firebolt.
inside.
Okay.
Well, I can't cast firebolt.
I don't know. if
Okay.
that's
So what
so
did you say you were gonna do?
Do
We're gonna
take the
try fire.
rope, and I have oil in my bag too, and try
Maybe
and like.
it's going.
Okay,
Maybe it's
and you're
going
gonna
to
throw the rope
sharp
there?
off.
Yeah.
Make an
Look
athletics
for
check to
sharp
see
off.
how far you can throw the rope.
Oh dear, please, dice gods, be kind to
Imagine
me
it just
today.
like falls in front of your feet. Is it gonna just fall in front of your feet?
10.
Okay.
Average.
So it's pretty average. So you throw the rope. It does uncoil a bit, and
Leads a trail of fire.
it lands about 15 feet from you, and the front end of the coil kind of flips forward and ends up landing in the fire. The whole rope doesn't, but it's all covered in oil. So that tip of the rope does, and start lighting on fire a little more. Yes.
But I'm just gonna like be ready after I like throw the rope and just be like
Okay.
ready to
Yeah.
do combat if needed. Are you leaving?
No.
No.
She's saying hi.
I'm watching.
Okay, cool. And so that's your turn?
Yep.
Okay, and so Kuro.
Okay.
They have tossed things incendiary devices in to light things on fire. That seems to be their shared plan.
Are these bushes? Or
Yes.
Okay, so they are.
Or trees,
Are we all on team?
depending on which piece of green it is.
You all really are chaotic.
Is it both?
You were in a forest, and so yeah, it's a little bit of both.
Okay. I'm gonna use
Starting fires.
dash
Mhm.
to get over
We're
here,
arsonists.
and then
I mean, I
I'm
put
gonna
one of my
hide,
claws
like,
pyromaniac.
somewhat
so
hide in a bush
Okay.
to keep myself
I was
hidden.
gonna wait for
And-
him to
okay.
go out
And
of
then
the house. so I
I'm
could go
going
out,
to
but-
cast spiritual
We're
weapon.
just gonna burn
So you can
to
use your
death.
normal movement to move over there.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, because you have 30 feet usually.
Yeah.
And so you can use your action to hide, and your bonus action is spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? That's
Gotcha.
a great idea. I would do a
Um,
lightning
do you have a
strike on
mini
the
for your
kneecaps.
spiritual weapon?
Yeah, right. It's just a.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
just the teeth. Just like hit them
It's
out.
per D4.
Cool.
Teeth out of there, right?
Looks
But
like-
there's
Sounds
claws.
good.
But then can that cause
That's
like
real close to me.
That's only the bite of a normal.
It's not gonna randomly attack you.
Not randomly.
Jumps out.
Oh dear.
It would never do it randomly. There has to be intention behind an attack.
So does this
Theoretically.
mean that
That's the end of the round. At that point, when the
werewolf
goblins all
fails,
realize that you guys
they
are
take
activated and
86
firing,
damage.
they will all move basically right behind Dorvan, but at the edge of the rock. So you can move all three goblins kind of right behind Dorvan, and they will all draw short bows or slings. You can push
Yeah,
them
I'm
right,
scared. I don't want
right,
to be in
right
constant
behind his
combat with
rear
us.
end there.
And if
Cool.
they-
I feel like it's just gonna be like the smallest little dude that just comes.
So you rolled it before.
We're gonna regret
and
our
then you
choices.
just
Yeah.
Divided by 2.
Okay.
Okay.
So then Dorvan's turn will come, and he is waiting and watching.
So if they get less than that,
He will kind of dig his feet in as if he's
Okay.
kind of sensing things out and trying to decide what he wants to do.
Right.
But he's
okay.
not going to act just yet. He's watching the flames and looking around for any signs of danger, as far as you can tell from reading his body language. Okay, so we got.
I don't know. I keep going away.
Let's see. You hear a loud thump, almost like the make an insight check
All of us?
or perception check. Everyone, yeah, just to see if you know if you can get a sense of what it might be.
Insider perception.
Either or, yes, because it's either deductive reasoning or straight. I got good ears.
Doesn't matter.
15.
Okay.
Can I re-roll that?
I don't know what is it.
It landed side.
Gengar.
Sure. Always.
That's not bad.
that's a bad dice. Oh no, it's good.
16.
Okay.
Aw.
10.
7 on perception.
10 on
17.
insight.
Okay.
Okay.
You said 10.
On insight, yeah.
Okay.
This is my favorite one.
And Stone, what was yours? 16.
Yes, 16.
Okay. So what was yours?
7. Or are you talking about Claire?
Yours. Okay, so 7 and 10, you guys don't get much, you just know that there's a thump thump. The rest of you get the sense that it's the sound of a large boulder kind of being pushed and then rolling a few more feet.
Oh boy.
Thankfully, and then Draco, it's your turn.
2 of us are none here.
It's your turn.
It's my turn. Okay.
Yes. So nothing's coming out of the house yet as far as you can tell.
Can I attack the man inside the house?
So you don't see any man inside the house.
The what?
You've heard of a person in a basement inside the house, but you can't see anyone in the house yet.
Okay.
Wait, my turn to ask a question.
You mean the house itself?
What's your question?
No, the thing, the wolf.
It would have to be a check.
There's a wolf outside.
About like the
Yeah, but don't
He's
attack
not
him.
outside.
Yeah,
The
that
enemy's
happens
not
later.
outside.
No, he's
The wolf
inside.
man
So,
is our friend.
is the house on fire already?
The furniture in the house is on fire.
There's like
One of the chairs in the house is on fire.
a piece of rope.
And
too,
an
right?
oily rope
Why
is
are you
starting
trying to
to
put out
catch
my fire?
fire.
You think I
Why are you
should
trying to
just?
put out the fire? I started.
I don't want to put out the fire. I want to enhance it.
What level is you?
What if you strike lightning on it?
More
Yeah.
fire.
Scorching ray.
Scorching
That's a good
ray. Okay.
ability. I can use
You
that.
hurl 3. You can hurt them at one target.
Okay, I have an idea.
So
You can do that now.
I have a
Yeah.
plan.
And I cause fire damage to it.
But
I rolled a
might
14. Does
die
that
from
hit
it.
the house?
To do what?
He's gonna cast scorching.
Scorching ray.
weapon?
Read Scorching Ray for us, because we haven't had it as much at this table. I'm sorry.
You hurl 3 fiery rays. You can hurl them at one target within range or at several feet, up to 120 feet. Make a ranged spell attack for each ray. On a hit, it takes 2d6 fire damage.
Yeah. So roll 3 attack rolls, and are you aiming at the house, the furniture that's currently on fire, or something else?
Let her have her murderous instinct.
I want to roll the furniture that's inside.
Bye, Ryan. Have a good one. Good
Okay, 14,
hang in there.
a 12.
Rest.
I got a 14, a 12, and a 12.
14, 12, and 12, and you're firing at what again?
The furniture inside the house.
Okay. So the 12s will hit the wall outside near the doorpost, but roll your damage for all 3 rays.
Okay, so
the 14 is going to hit the furniture.
6, 7,
She's holding things as a reaction.
I think he
so
didn't
you can,
say
like,
that
say it.
though.
5, 6.
6, 7, 6?
Yes.
Okay, so the 6 goes and causes,
We're all going with
and it's fire damage, right? Yep.
Yes.
That's radiant.
Not radiant. So the first 6 damage go and cause that existing fire that Azara started to double in intensity and rapidly cause more flames. And then you cast, and then the other 2 hit the, like on the left and the right of the front door, causing the house to start to come up in flame too.
We didn't start the fire.
You absolutely started the fire. Okay, so it is, the house is now starting to
Ray, correct?
Yeah, I think does it say higher level? Would it be another ray?
It would have been at level 3. I did it at level 2.
Yeah.
Attack or saving. I didn't know that.
I think attack works if it's an unholy creature.
For the
Correct.
chair.
I was going to say level
No,
3
no.
once he comes
Give it
out
to your
of the
allies,
house.
and then you can use it.
Okay. And is that your turn, or are you going to move anywhere?
I can't move. I can only go up 20 feet.
Oh, that's right.
So,
You can go
yeah.
up or
Send
down.
higher.
Yeah.
Well, it's up.
Just go
Yeah, you
into
can
the
go up or
sun.
down 20 feet each, up to 20 feet each.
Yeah, I'm going to
Yeah,
stay
go
at the
up
20
again.
feet.
Okay.
Go up 40.
Cool. That's awesome. So after that is Azara and then Nikik.
Me again. More fire.
Concentration.
Yeah, it just means that if you get hit, you have to move.
Wait, so like,
Correct.
what was the thing with her rope? How did that work out again? You threw it in there?
I threw it in there. One of the tips that got oiled started to.
And with his extra 6 damage, it's caught fire too. So yes, the chair and rope are on fire, starting to, heat up that inside.
What's
Good.
with the D4?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
Oh,
his
spiritual
spiritual weapon.
Oh, spiritual weapon. I was trying to figure out why it was there.
You want to say something to the left?
What?
Okay.
Okay, thank you for hurting their ears.
It did peek out, but when it goes red, it usually mutes it. So
So nothing happened.
depends. Okay, so
I didn't hear any of the. I don't think I was one of the people who heard
it's
the
not that kind of
thing
stream.
that happened.
Sorry. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
All right. So what are we doing?
Amazing question. Can I like hold an action? I'm gonna prepare ice knife.
Okay.
Sorry,
You're preparing ice knife.
sorry for the
for
people at home
For
that
if
had
I
to
see
see that shit.
him come out.
Anything
Like, if
moving
this
in the
fucking
house.
works, If I try and see him, I don't want to shoot some random goblin that moves around. So like, if the fire lures him out, or if like he somehow got out elsewhere, like when I see him,
Okay.
basically, or what I assume is him is some monstrous creature.
Okay. Ice knife is prepared in case you see a threatening, menacing creature in the house or coming out of the house. Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
We're all holding our actions
Any
to see what
movement?
happens.
Anything like that? Or are you just happy where you're at?
I'll fly backwards like 5 feet ish.
Okay.
Because
Just a little better angle there.
Why are you-
And then Nikik.
Yes.
And Bella Rose is after. What's Nikik
I want to get the
doing
mic
now?
close to my mouth.
I still have my bow drawn.
So
I'm
that they
going
can
to
hear
kind
me.
of move back a little bit closer to
Clearly.
this little mountain here.
Go for it. Go for it. So you're tucking it. You're snuggling up close to Char. You're kind of stepping past
Oh my god, I'm
Azara.
gonna cause some damage
You
now.
know what? I'm just gonna.
Thanks for subscribing to the channel.
Good enough.
Delay just put down.
Like, look at the
Ragdoll.
timeout.
It's air jail.
So
Which is possible for Nikik. pick her up.
I just realized. Yeah. I'm surprised no one's done that. Put you in the air.
So you move.
No one has
Yeah.
tried because she's gonna stab us.
That is true.
I'm still kind of waiting. Can I? How far up are the goblins? Like, can I kind of communicate with them?
Yeah, they're only like 10 feet above you now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna ask any of them, really. Do any of you got a visual on anything inside the house?
Everything's lit on fire.
Everything's on fire.
But I can't see. I don't
said
see
that?
anything inside. That's Char.
Oh.
No shit.
Never mind.
Everything's on fire, but I can't see anything moving or anything. I can sort of see the trap door, but I can't see anything coming out of it.
All right. Just let me know if you see anything, and I'll shoot.
Will do, sweets.
No, you
seems
got the
very
nicknames
nice.
started.
Yes, my boy husband is.
My boy husband.
My boy husband.
Husband.
My boy husband.
Hey.
Boys band. A boys band? A boy band?
Yeah, my boy band is very nice.
My husband.
How old is your husband?
What's the new one
he's
that
like-
people are saying? Like
The hus.
19,
the hus,
18.
yeah.
The
Or
hus.
like
That's
19,
your
20.
hus.
Which I'm 20. And he's
in
like
game or out of
11.
game?
In game.
Both.
Okay.
Who you are?
I love being 26 in game.
I thought you were gonna say out of game.
No,
I feel so much more
I'm
mature
18.
when I'm older in game.
I'll be 19 in a few days.
Yay! I've got like a month.
Oh,
Let
you.
me see if I can get it to
Happy early then.
trigger the. No, I can't. Fine. It's been doing balloons and stuff. So, anyway,
My
Okay.
character's 25, I think.
Bella Rose. No,
We all made them
Nikki.
in their 20s.
Nikki.
That's. I'm still waiting on it.
Holding action.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
Bella
one.
Rose.
I want to see if I could remember if I like completely broke the trap door to close, or if it was like enough that I could try and reclose it again.
You broke the
Lucky.
things that held it closed. You don't know if it would be able to close again, but the thing that kept it from opening, you broke.
Oh.
So you,
Well, that's nice.
the thing that kept it from opening was broken, but you don't know if it would make it harder to close.
The house is on fire. Do not go inside.
Yeah, go in the house and see what happens.
But you know what's not on fire? The roof. The roof is not on fire.
That's true.
I
We
guess
need
that
to
is
change
true.
that.
But that's where all the
I
smoke
feel like there's a
collects. You're
song
gonna-
there somewhere.
We could change that. Nice.
So what are we doing, Bella Rose?
We want to start a fire on the roof.
He's gonna Bella Rose to the top, okay?
Oh my god. There's
She's gonna Bella Rose to victory.
Oh dear.
You could do this, Bella Rose.
That's how my brain
Are you
is
watching
right now.
YouTube on the Switch?
Yeah, she wanted to.
Hmm. See, the part of me that's like a mean papa is like, you're not supposed to do that on a Switch. But you can. I just don't let them very often. So.
What else are you supposed to do on a Switch?
Well, one of them was supposed to bring her computer because she had a story she really wanted to write. But she's like, oh, I can't get connected to the Wi-Fi. I'm like, bring your laptop. I'll get you connected.
Decision.
Cooled off on the Nintendo Switch.
It's okay. She made like she did like 8 hours or 10 hours of writing in the last day or two. So yeah,
You're doing a
she's a
meme
crazy
right now.
person.
I
She
can't
writes like
figure out
crazy.
What the hell it is.
I think her story
One
has
of
like
us can.
80,000 words
Here's
right now.
here's what I'm thinking through.
Yes.
Set more of a fire.
The house is on fire.
Set fire.
Except the
No,
roof.
no.
No, make
We
it
need to
more on
Bella
fire.
Rose the roof.
Well,
Let me
what do you
finish my
got?
thought.
Yeah, go for it.
Is if I die, I die, but I run in and try and shut the door, and then we finish setting the house on fire.
Girly.
So you're gonna try and run in and close the
Girly,
trap
no.
door or the front door?
The trap door.
Okay.
front door's
Do you want to do
gone.
that?
We see you run into the burning house.
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing?
We're not gonna partial. Everyone's ready to
Just like
attack
me,
the
for
thing
real.
immediately when it comes out of the house. So.
And you
But you're
sprint
gonna. But Bella Rose
But
is.
I'm making the choice.
That's fine. Is that you're gonna run in and try and shut the trap door?
No
It was nice
communication.
knowing
Yeah,
Bella
no
Rose.
communication with
So
us.
first step, move your mini into the first part of the house. If that's what you're doing.
You have to mime opening the door first.
Yeah.
There's no
Oh my
door.
God.
Yeah,
You said
mime
you
the
ran
door.
in.
Do the
You-
same thing
No.
and then
Wait, there's no
fine.
door. Can we just?
It's her turn. Hold on.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
buddy.
but talking is always a free action in character.
Yeah, that's
But
why I'm just
Bella-
gonna go. It was nice knowing Bella.
You all watch as
Goodbye.
Bella Rose runs into the house.
Goodbye, Bella.
So
I
first,
hope I see
make
you
a
again, but I
dexterity
don't know if
saving
you're
throw.
going into a burning building.
Bella's not rising to the occasion.
Yeah,
Bella's
is Bella
going
Rose
into the
secretly a
flames.
firefighter?
See if she loses.
Only time will tell.
They're all disabled.
But neither of those
Real
things are
quick,
in character.
17.
A 17 is enough to not trip on the door and to
No,
kind of
one.
dodge some of the flames
You
that
pointed to
lick
first level,
out
so I'm
from
like, yeah,
the
that's
door
one.
frame at you. You
Yeah,
jump over
cool.
the front
You
door
have one
and you
spell.
get a hand
Don't-
on
a single
the
healing
trap door.
spell.
And you look down and you see that the creature has shoved the rock away and is desperately fighting against those rock cuffs that they had chained themselves to the walls with. What do you say? And you said you're gonna. So that's your movement. And you said your
You're really
action is
evil
to
in this
close the
campaign.
trap door.
But before I close it, I'm gonna go. I'm sorry. This is for your well-being.
Okay.
I'm trying to close it.
As the angry red fiery light
yeah, that's true.
reflects
So, like, this
onto
isn't-
Bella
this is
Rose's
so
face,
bad 'cause he didn't
I'm
want
sorry.
to,
This is
but
for your
he
own
was
well-being.
kinda like, it's
Cinnamon.
Make an athletics check.
They kept cutting our brakes on our
Or
Black
are you
bar.
trying to be more careful when you close it so that it shuts well?
Careful
Oh, that's
when
right.
to close it so it
So
shuts.
make a sleight
Blair
of hand
kept doing
instead.
that.
Oh yes.
They kept cutting our
Okay,
brakes.
that was not what it landed
I
on.
wonder
You don't
what would
cut
happen if I
brakes,
ran into
they
that
stop
house.
the
It would catch
car.
on fire immediately.
That's what they kept doing. They kept cutting our brakes on the motorcycle.
Me?
In our other
Yeah,
campaign.
in the DC one.
Yeah.
I rolled a
same.
high enough save so that I didn't take any damage, but
25. You are able to carefully lower this in. The trapdoor in. There's a
So I
moment
use
where
the
it kind of
lightning bolt on the
catches,
roof
and you
just to
realize there's a
make the roof
piece
go fire.
of
So that
wood
way
that's
it's
kind of wedged
even.
in the wrong way, and you can kind of knock that out of the way, and you get it settled, set shut. And that's your action. Do you have any bonus actions you want to use?
Can I use message as a bonus action, or would that be considered?
Is it a
Yeah.
cantrip, and
Yeah,
then it's
I
probably
agree.
an action?
86.
Are you a rogue? Do you have cunning
Oh,
action?
Come on, it's
I
time to put the
probably-
rogue worked.
Yeah, because it blasts from
Time
you.
to do the rogue things you've been waiting
Right,
to.
it blasts
100
from.
long, 10 feet- yeah, so you could literally
I swear I do. Hold on.
height
Yes,
of
I
it.
do.
You could definitely just.
If you have cunning
Right.
action, you can use your bonus action to dash back out of the house.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
Not
not
to
stay
die.
in the
So
burning
you can move yourself back out of the house by 30 feet if you want to. If you're trying to. Okay. So
You could just ask me to do it.
I know.
and because you're dashing,
Third level. Okay, yeah, I'm
How
not.
many? Wait, did you already do a third level?
No, I did not.
Which one did you do earlier?
roll a percentile die.
You did earlier.
Because you're
I did
dashing, it's
scorching
not
ray
going to
for
be
second.
automatic damage
Or
because
no.
you're not staying in. So
Percentile?
yeah, just do percentile die.
I mean, you have 3, so it should be fine.
So
To do that.
what you all see while she's doing this, Bella Rose rushes in, deftly leaps over the door that has been yanked off its hinges, and you watch as she quickly and carefully sets the trapdoor back in place, and then
See, this
dash
is
and
great
then
because I don't have to
spins
roll for any
lightning
hits.
fast
It
and
automatically hits.
Yeah. Does lightning bolt
runs
take it?
past the one more
It
time
is.
through the door and back to where she started.
That's my girl.
What is your
Thirty-two.
a 32 on what roll did I have you make? Or percentile die.
What?
Okay. So with a 32,
86.
you all are surprised as she's running, she's moving so fast that it's almost like the air she's pushing makes the fire die down a bit because she's kind of pulling it along with her, almost like just somehow it works.
She puts out the fire.
She does a little bit.
I feel bad for starting.
She like slows it down because she's moving so fast. You know, it's like one of those. But that's Bella
I
Rose's
started the
turn.
fire. You don't need to have that good.
Kuro,
I did that.
Oh, that's right.
very heroic turn.
You just
Yeah,
added
solid.
significant
Good rolls on that one. Really good rolls.
Yeah.
I got lucky.
That's how
So
rolls
you
work. And you used your natural skill set for your character. Yes.
I'm gonna wait for something like I guess someone evil or whatever to come out. I'm gonna hold Sacred Flame as like a reaction.
We're all ready.
Okay.
Here's the thing. He's now trapped in there.
I'm still
should
gonna
be,
hold
I
it.
don't
Who knows? He could just probably break through the trap door. And who knows?
It's a thought.
Produce flame. Yeah.
Could
that's
work.
True.
And that's all you're doing? Are you moving or anything?
No, I want to stay hidden.
Okay. You hold Sacred Flame. The goblins continue to wait. All of you, at the end of the round, let's have...
Right.
Who all shot flames into the house? Azara, and so you two roll...
Unless my...
You roll a
sad
d4, you roll a
rope counts.
d10, because you had 3 different scorching rays.
My sad rope didn't count for anything.
Oh, lovely.
4.
Okay.
1.
Okay.
Oh dear.
That is.
Okay, the flames on the flames inside the house grow just a little bit more, and the flames on the door frame of the house are the one are continuing to billow up and get higher up, closer to the rafters of the porch. At the top of the round, and the goblins are like trying to move in and like shouting down if you want, like, what do you want them to do?
Fire. More fire. Burn that
We're
house to
gonna
the
burn
ground.
this village down.
It's not a
So-
village, it's this one man's lifestyle.
Well, we're gonna burn down
Dorvan
whatever it is.
starts looking around. He will transform back and go, you know, in the middle of the forest, we might be taking this a little out of hand. I think I'm going to go grab some water from over there.
No!
I'll be back. And
Stop him.
And so he will dash if you want to move the wolf basically over to that central small square in the middle. Not that one. Yeah, that one. That where the well is.
Someone stop him.
Why? It's fine.
Do you say that in character?
Yes.
Okay.
It's fine.
Someone stop him.
Why? It's okay. He's trying to make sure that it doesn't go too far into the forest.
Oh, my bad.
Also,
not
we're
too
kind of creating a signal,
Oh.
just letting y'all know of the smoke.
We all immediately. Oh, wait a minute.
As if she hasn't done Moonbeam before.
Oh, that's right. Baby Gaga.
Maybe only like 60 feet tall or something.
I'm not sure.
So
Is he
Dorvan
used as a
dashes
sink?
to
He's
the
used as a
well,
sink. Heavy
starts drawing water up quickly. Quick, guys, trust me, you don't want this thing getting out of hand in the middle of a forest. I'm just saying.
Oh, also we're in a forest.
Yeah, that's
Oh, we
what
were
I
in a
said.
forest?
It's 40 feet.
See all the green stuff?
See all the green stuff.
See the
So mean.
It's a question. Do you see all the green stuff?
I wish Greg told me this was a forest. I would have not have done
Where
that.
else did you think you were?
I'm joking.
The very green map.
You see this?
I thought this was grassland.
It would still burn.
That would burn you in
No,
fast right
grass
there.
burn. I don't know if you knew this. Grass burn.
I may have said,
Really?
we can
Especially
go back and
dry
check the
grass
stream,
burn.
but
No,
I may have
They
said
can hear you.
something about the forest growing a little rockier in this area, but maybe I used different words.
Yes, you did.
I thought I said
yes,
it.
Yes, you did.
Maybe I phrased it poorly. Or maybe there's just so many people talking, it was lost. Much like, never mind.
Wow.
Exactly the right response.
I've heard that.
I know, but I can do it. It's
I know. Yep, I'm watching it. Just this whole session is gonna go up in flames.
Yeah.
like that.
There it is. Just like
Can
that.
we do Session in Flames as the title?
I can change it. Let me see. So we're just gonna call it Up in Flames instead of Dark Side of the Moon, since we decided not to take that. So Up in.
But he has to find his cliffhanger, and then we end the campaign.
Okay.
That's true.
So, at the top of the round, Dorvan does that. Inside, you can continue to hear the crackling of fire.
We're gonna hope that it's smoke suffocation or something, and it doesn't just burst out of the house. We weaken significantly.
He's gonna burst out of the house.
Oh god.
Let me give an idea to the trio.
You can hear a loud, growling, deep guttural howl come from underneath, from inside the house, loud enough to reach you over the sound of like the crackling flames that you've begun. Draco, it's your turn.
It's my turn. Is the man still in the house?
Nothing has come out as far as you've seen.
You heard something though, right?
Can I help the guy put out the fire?
The one you said stop him.
Dorvon.
Yes, you can decide. Oh
Yes,
yeah,
I
actually that makes sense.
called Dorvon.
You have to. You haven't been formally introduced. It's okay.
This dude.
You can. You have to
Just this
levitate down
homeboy.
and then run.
This man.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or you
Come on,
can
man.
cancel
This man is described
levitate
as
and
tall
have your
Wolverine.
movement, because then it's not dashing. You don't have to use your action to dash.
I'll do that.
Okay. Roll
Trying to make a new
2d6s for
character.
fall damage as levitation ends. Because you're 20 feet up. But you don't. But you get your action this turn. So roll 2d10 or 2d6s.
2D10.
2d10.
Sorry.
Do you want me to 2d20s as well?
So numbers
2, 3.
Okay, so you take 3 fall damage, and then you can
That's
use
how
your
it's done.
and then
Is there,
you
like,
can
a
use your
universal
movement to
healing
run to
spell
the
you can
well.
use after combat?
What is that?
I'm talking to Gavin.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, now what?
Here.
Not with putting out fires. No.
Give back to Greg, please. Okay, that was mean.
No,
Mockingly.
well, no, it wasn't. I was
No,
being
you
a
did
3-year-old. Yeah, I was a toddler. It wasn't meant to be mean. You're able. So Dorvon will hand you a bucket of water that you can take, and then if you. So that was your
All this hard work.
movement.
Out the door.
He hands you a bucket. If you want, you can
gonna start
action
putting water on it.
dash.
You could also
Back.
misty
I thought they
step,
were trying to put
Oh.
water out around it. So
As
it
a
doesn't
bonus
spread,
action, you
not
could
the
Misty
thing
Step.
itself.
which is teleport.
And
30
then
Oh, I
move
forgot
dash.
that's a bonus action.
What? If I just dash, can I reach the house?
It's you should have is your movement 30 feet.
Unless you're a rogue, that's
Yes.
30 feet and
So
then
you can move I think 6 squares.
What?
So
Oh.
I
Wait.
can't. So you have
It's
you can
Sito
come look.
hair
I can't
stuck on
tell
my
from the
finger
map.
How can you tell where the movement is for
What?
me?
It's Sito hair. It's one of
So
Noella's
it would
puppers.
be-
I was petting him earlier.
It's
and
in
his
6.
hair got
It
stuck.
should be 30 if you're not anything
Yeah,
special
okay,
in
30
that
feet.
area.
the average of
So yeah, you can go 6 squares.
Yeah, sprinting through.
Diagonal's fine.
Miles per hour.
So you'd be like around here.
6. Oh, okay. You know what? I'll
So-
just do. Can I just do Misty Step? and
You
I
can action dash and Misty Step, and then you're on the porch next to the flame. And we'll say like you have enough to toss the water on the flame.
Okay.
Okay. And meanwhile, so yeah, that works. So,
Decisions.
roll.
This is never good.
How would you aim this? Roll a dexterity check.
Dexterity.
To see, yeah, for it's like for
so it's
aiming
dexterity.
at the fire with a projectile water device, aka bucket of water.
Bucket.
misty step.
Bucket of water.
Bucket of water.
It made sense in my head. Okay. Bucket of water.
Bucket o'
Projectile. What did I say? Projectile.
Dex.
Why can't I
water
not spell
device.
bucket?
Bucket.
Oh wait, no,
Bucket
it's
of.
at the
It's a
ability,
bucket.
so
No.
dexterity plus 3.
There's
Do you
more.
want to roll d20?
Yeah. D20 plus 3.
I've done nothing but teleport.
What?
Gengar's my man.
Gengar.
Her Gengar died.
19 plus 3, 22.
Nice. So you aim the bucket well, like a firefighter.
Spit it out.
Firefighter.
You manage to use the
You're
water
bully
very
Greg.
effectively on the left side of the door frame, and you aim you don't aim at the top of the flames, you aim at the base where it's really burning, and you put out that whole half with a 22.
Yeah.
On the door, on the front of the door frame.
That's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen.
Can we kill this guy?
You can feel the heat coming from the other side and now from the inside of the house. And yes, so that's happening. That is all of your turn, so it's now Azara, then Nikik, then Belarus.
I think I just have, 2 left.
So we'll probably try and
Real
finish this
quick,
round.
real quick.
So,
Real quick.
real
What's the thought process of putting out the burning house? I thought you guys were trying to put out the fire so it doesn't spread. We're still trying to burn the house and maybe like smoke suffocates the
I
guy
just
in
reali-
the house.
I just realized
it's
that.
not gone
But
yet.
isn't
He's
Bellarose
not
in the
dead.
house?
No,
True.
I'm out of the
She
house.
True, but the thing about the house is if it keeps burning, it's going to attract you-know-what.
You
don't know that.
that's true, you don't know that. Or did somebody give you a quick summary?
I
You guys
said
said,
Someone
well,
gave me a
actually,
quick-
you knew a little bit about Baba Yaga,
Someone
but
gave
not
me a quick
all of the
summary.
story. There was like, we burned her house. I think there was enough for him to put some of it together,
'Cause he got a
but also
20.
Dorvon said,
But
yeah.
but also I've been a light beacon in the sky so that we could signal the goblins, and that didn't really seem to do much.
Which you're shouting from the air because he's 30 feet
Yeah,
away from you. You're like,
I
right,
know,
this
it's
isn't like a
passive-aggressive.
face-to-face tete-a-tete.
It is
It's like,
passive aggressive because it's like, why are you putting out the fire I just started?
Until it tries to
I just want to make sure we
You
have
could
that
only make it.
distance
You
there.
could you could do it again.
But not when the wood is wet.
Keek is next.
True.
Oh yeah, the wood is now wet.
Unless you have unless I cast prestidigitation to dry pieces of the wood.
Happened to your house before it just collapses.
I'm trying this. We're trying. That doesn't
So
matter.
then, so Zara says these things, and then
It's my turn now.
yes.
Passive. I'll just like stop the ice knife that I was gonna do, because apparently that's not gonna happen now.
I mean, you could shoot it at somebody.
I can shoot it at him very aggressively.
I was aiming at the fire. Sorry.
Yeah, I was aiming ice at the fire because I was trying to put it out.
It's the best I got. So what are we doing?
Cool. Now what am I gonna do? I don't have that many attack spells. There's still like half of the house on fire, so I'm gonna try and keep that part burning. I'm going, and does that part include the hatch? I'm gonna try and like kind of keep the fire around the hatch.
So
if I
at this
can.
point, you can aim at the chair inside or the door frame if you're trying to continue burning the things that are
I'll do
already.
the door. That
Okay.
seems a bit easier to hit.
All right, so
You're not in the door.
so make your
You're fine.
attack roll. No, he's on the left. She's back. Yeah.
Okay.
So make an attack roll and roll your damage.
17.
Okay.
Holy guacamole.
Not bad.
This is my default. Let's see. 5.
It's Thursday.
5 damage added to. So the door frame, you shoot a firebolt,
I'm so tired.
cause the flames to light even more.
My time
Make a dexterity saving throw as there's this added burst of flame and ash near you.
Damn it.
Oh yeah, for he's nearby.
So make
One
a
of us is
dexterity
chaotic
saving
good,
throw.
the other is chaotic neutral.
I thought we were going to drop that part.
Chaos is chaos, man.
Nonetheless.
I'm trying to keep a fire going so that a monster doesn't come out.
And I'm trying to put the fire out so that Baby Yaga doesn't come hunt us.
Dexterity
But
saving
It's
throw.
not hunting you. It's hunting us.
Baby God, Baby
Okay,
G,
Goldilocks, you don't
Baby
know
God,
anything about
Mama
sorry,
Yaga,
what did you want me
Gammy
to
Gaga.
do? Dexterity throw?
Oh, I forgot.
Dexterity saving throw.
I didn't even get
12.
to play this today.
Okay.
Oh.
What is that?
That's above average.
You're gonna take 1
Magic.
point of fire damage.
I've officially
Okay,
become the biggest
I'll take
nerd
that.
ever.
Yeah, the
Oh,
magic.
You still have a level less.
Is he? You're not the biggest.
34.
This is just one pack.
No, but I already
Yeah.
have on my wish list
She
for
says
Christmas.
she's the biggest nerd.
38,
yeah.
yes.
She has a
38
wish
total.
list already?
Yeah, I already have a
That's
wish list
pretty.
full of magic cards I want.
That's fun. Aren't you glad you took a Rhetoric of Games course? So, that's my English 102. Never mind. That's my theme for my English 102. You shot the flamey thing. Are
It's
you
never
moving
gonna
anywhere?
get unheld over my head.
I think I'm fine where I am.
Okay. Any other talking as a free action you want to do?
I think
Yeah.
I did quite a bit of my berating already.
Okay, Nikki.
So it's just gonna be like kind of, oh, he's probably not even looking at me, but like a pointed kind of look, just like keeping the fire going.
Okay.
Stop putting it out.
Alright, well, she just saw this Dragonborn completely
Like
sabotage
Scorching
our
Flame.
mission,
Or
which
not
is to
Scorching
set the
Flame,
house on
Produce
fire.
Flame.
So now she's not too sure about this. So ever so subtly,
You're drawing a bow and pointing it at the Dragonborn? You're not going to notice. It's fine.
Real quick, does the Dragonborn have a tail or no?
Yeah.
the figure does.
Usually.
The Dragonborns do have tails.
Yeah.
No, it
Did
depends,
you imagine
'cause
your
some-
Dragonborn with the tail or
I was
no?
gonna say some
No.
people, some,
Okay.
I was
No
gonna say
tail
some
on this
versions
one.
of Dragonborns
He's
don't have
Yeah.
tails.
Why would I have a tail?
Some
versions of
Dragonborn have,
Dragonborns
like, yeah.
have tails, like
So,
chieftains.
Nikik is pointing
Some do,
her
some
bow and
don't.
arrow at
It's
the
like a mixed
Dragonborn,
bag.
confused.
If I'm
Yes.
standing on 2 legs,
Okay.
it makes no sense.
So you wouldn't
Hey.
notice, it's okay. And
I
then what
like
else
that
do you do?
Tieflings also have tails all the time.
I'm like weighing the options.
You're gonna shoot me.
The rest of the group is focused on other things. You just had this, so you're not even going to see this.
She's just pointing
Wait,
at
why
you
is she?
back.
I'm confused. Why?
Yes.
Because you just sabotaged us. Or you're trying to. So now I don't even know if you're on our time.
Our
But
time.
she's not saying it in
Our
dialogue, and your
team.
character doesn't know. So now your character doesn't know that there's now a bow and arrow pointed at their back again.
Please let the goblins
So
catch on
Nikik,
to
what's
the vibe.
what's he gonna do?
Just like the good old days.
What if the goblins caught on to this? Do you say that to the person?
Do you say that?
I
I was
say-
like next to
Real quick,
you.
the person closest to you, I think,
I
might be
mean,
Char.
Yeah.
I will say,
Just that you say Char, should I? Should I do it? Like,
I
geez.
actually okay. Let's actually have
Jeez.
who would need to do this. Nikik, and the other three of you roll for the goblins. Just roll an insight check or a wisdom check. Just a
Just a
d20.
straight one.
Yeah.
So
I
how
don't
much
have
do I
any
take?
Nothing yet.
Yeah, man, very smart.
Wisdom?
Oh, damn.
21.
That's
Wisdom?
your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not your stat. It's just a d20.
Oh,
It's
16.
your stat,
Okay.
so wait, don't add stuff.
Yeah, you
My
don't add
brain
your own
wanted to
bonus.
add, sorry.
Only
Wow.
Nikik
Don't
does.
add.
Oh,
does
then just
Of
20.
course,
Oh,
of course,
okay,
it's the
God.
dog.
Shit,
will
I
take
got
the fire.
20.
Oh yeah.
19.
that. Okay.
7.
Nat 20.
Look, one
Okay.
of them didn't catch on
So,
that quickly.
because I was thinking like he bamfed in the last 30 feet. So it would have seemed like someone appeared on the porch. But Nikik with a 20 and two of the goblins with good, doing good. They don't think they register that he is not the bad guy. He's the Dragonborn as his scales shimmer in the light. But it was close.
Thank you.
And there's one of them who's like
One of
watching
them's
for
just like,
anyone
"No."
else to be like, is this the guy? But doesn't want to be bold. Okay, so Nikik,
Oh, I wish I got
if
lower.
you do it knowingly.
Okay, so sorry. Did you say that the Quasimodo there did
Is
you
not
say-
visible.
He's not visible.
He's
okay.
still underground as
Yeah.
far as we know.
All right, cool. Next time.
Next time.
Okay.
I've got my eye on you. Just this one though.
Only just
this one.
This one's focused on the
Like a
house.
chameleon is looking in two
Yeah.
different directions.
Yeah. I can sing.
So I guess holding for now.
Okay, and then finally Kuro will end. What do you got?
Holding.
No, just kidding. Bella Rose and then Kuro. Bella Rose,
Like,
I had it.
over me?
No,
You don't
it's
exist.
Bella Rose. Bella Rose watches.
I heard this.
I'm just gonna watch this happen, and I'm gonna cast message and try and talk to the Dragonborn, and
Okay.
and say,
In your mind, Dragonborn, the voice of this newly met person, Bella Rose,
Hi, Lurker.
says,
I ask of you kindly to not put the fire out. We're trying to complete something. I know you have an intention of it of not causing a scene, but our Azara's literally casted Moonbeam and we've been
Okay,
fine.
I understand that. But I just want you to know, Baby Yaga will come after you because she will see the smoke up in the sky.
That's why we run.
Okay.
So
Just
we don't even
if
know
that's
that
the case,
person.
I will help you start a fire.
Thank you. That's where I leave it.
that's your turn?
Yep.
Okay, Kuro.
Holding.
Okay.
Just goes holding.
Holding. The same attack.
Put you on hold real quick.
Batman.
I'm gonna have to put you on hold real quick.
Okay. Dorvan gets a second pail of water. He has enough movement to dash and toss the water on the other side of the door.
I think you need
He
to shoot Dorvan.
succeeds.
Put this guy down.
He succeeds to toss the water as the flames on the front of the house diminish to a tiny, small flicker left of like a 1 foot round Bernie spot, like traditionally where like where a mailbox would be on the front of a house next to the front door. But the fire inside, actually, who started that one? That was you. Can you roll a percentile die for me to see how well it's burning?
No.
Don't do that. That's 47.
Okay. So it's continuing to build. You can roll a d4. So as a 3, so 3 more. So as you all watch, the front of the house goes dark, but inside it's starting to get brighter and brighter as Dorvan and the new Dragonborn are standing on the porch trying to put out the flames. The flames inside are going brighter and brighter, and you can hear this frustrated howling from underneath, and these thumps as you're not sure why, but the creature has not emerged yet. And that's where we'll end for the night.
So let's stop trying to put out the fire that's keeping him in.
Wow,
Inside.
What a great place to end because I'm not gonna be here next week.
Yeah, you just go back to the. You're like, you think it's fine, and you go
Tell
back
me
to
what
the
you think
wagon.
your character would do. You can send me something and say, if this happens, I'll do this. If this happens, I'll
do
put the dress
this.
back on. If this happens...
Please.
Look, if there's a team wipe, then I'm
Well,
the only
in
one
this.
left.
Oh wait, didn't we need a picture of this though? Are we still?
Yeah, somebody take a picture. Actually, no, because I have the camera on it, so we're good.
Oh, never mind.
I'll also say I'm at 434 subscribers now, so if we get to 435, please tell me what you'd want me to do.
Whoopsie, I was moving for a good shot.
I am not going to do that.
Put on a maid outfit.
Nope.
No.
But I will do vocalizations or other things, but no, that one's beyond what I would prefer. What do you got?
You gotta sing a song.
No.
What kind of song, and in what voice?
A non-copyrighted one.
You've got to do
Frank Ocean song.
Let's go with
Sploosh?
non-copyrighted.
What did you say?
Frank Ocean.
Something
A Frank
non-copyrighted.
Ocean song in Sploosh's voice. Okay.
I was
If
like,
I get to
no
435, I'm doing a Frank Ocean song in the voice of the Boston Toilet. All right. Have a good one, guys.
Guys, how do you make a homebrew?